Yes, 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 yes. Fumble them. We don't come back. And again, I know say Boku people are busy for the prepare for the Christmas tomorrow. So I don't expect Boku people and for join because people are really busy with holiday preparation and things like that. But again, as we can always say, we promise now we promise. Remember, say, I will promise you on Thursday. Say, Mr. Sheila on them, the don't go holiday, and Mr. Mengot. And the last two shows them, Mr. Jamboree will be help Mr. Shilon, the hot seat. So they'll be able for help with the social media review. So the slot where they take now that slot day, but this program now the politics and economic show. So I just want for again talk about something. I want to make the program very light because this is now holiday season, and I want to make sure say we all participate. So for the fact say this now holiday time, and I go open the phone line right away. So, but what I want to talk about, I want to talk about last this past Thursday we talk about the audit report, and I'll be making part one. So I'll be say today part two I will talk more about the report. Because again, Boku people don't ask me, so well, why you not talk about the irregularities and stuff? But I not just want to talk about, that particular thing where people are just considered more of a political a sort of argument. No. But I want for really draw on our attention to some things them way because of maybe the political mindset we Baku Sierra Leoneans then get. If they support APC and during APC term, APC not be do anything wrong. So now the supporters of this administration when are under the SLPP, to them they don't feel say SLPP they do anything wrong. So now that kind thing they I want for really talk about tonight, where I want for draw on our attention to the report, and let we all look at certain things them way we all go see say then things then they now something that we all for pay attention to. So we go will address them for let salon go before. So as a result of that, I go sort of try for make sure say people understand they follow. I don't go make them too heavy in terms of the numbers them, but now waiting in mean that Dandy more I want really focus on. And somebody on do to my attention saying that Facebook, for some reason they need to get notification. So that's make even though something we always the glad for let we YouTube page get more viewers them, but we don't see say the YouTube channel I should say they get more viewers them. Again for the people away they watch we from YouTube, they ask una for let una share let other people able for join the program as well. And also for the people that will not subscribe it to a channel, I go encourage una follow una subscribe, because we una subscribe una get the ability now when you subscribe you check the notification bell, so anytime we come on you will get notification. And for the people them we now Facebook, unfortunately Facebook they change things them a lot. So I go encourage you now for go back and reset una notification for like una point to VOS, le una able for get notification anytime VOS come on live. So that way they una all go able for join anytime we they online una go able for join we for let we talk about the things them way we feel say for push Mama Salongo before. So for the people who they join for the first time from Bulem, my name na Abdul Karim Kagbo, a based na Canada, and me profession, mean an economist by profession. So again, this topic, like the audit report, some of their numbers here are sort of familiar with them. So, and I will try my best for make sure say explain them in a way that the average person will understand. And again, fumble them, as I say, the phone lines them, they're open right away. Let us share their numbers and they for the one the way they currently watch we now all the platform them, but the one them we know they see we they listen on the radio. Then folks then they are go want to forgive them the numbers them because we are read them, then go able for maybe write them down and call we if they want for participate by the program. So for the people that within North America, we now United States, Canada, Mexico, and Puerto Rico, on a cable call we toll free, and the toll free number now 1-866-944-7722. 1-866-944-7722. This you know get for pay anything what you call the toll free number. And for the people that within at the UK, then local number where then cable reach we at now +44 20 80 89 1455 +44 20 80 89 1455. For the one that with the Australia, then cable reach we local call, and that number then +61 2909 84337 +61 2909 84337. If you're not able to get with by any of the numbers here, we get a number where we call the one port. So the one port number where any sign at the wall where you day, you can able for reach we, and that number then our WhatsApp number. We now 1-343-997-5828. 1-343-997-5828. So from Mulen are the numbers then that we can call for let we talk about the program. And before I go into the program proper one, I want to say plenty thank you and kudos to we team na salon, the VOS radio 91.9 FM. So they do a great job. Actually, today they start for broadcast just like how they do so. Then we get a broadcast earlier this we own time now morning, but to them now in the afternoon. So then talk about things them where you need for pay attention to if you really want to get a successful marriage. Yes, we know say them people and they not to like professional them, but they only to experience, then try for share them with the public, and I truly appreciate them for that. And I want to say boku thank you to the manager of the VOS radio FM 91.9. I want to say when Mr. Mohamed Cecil Kamara, I want to say boku thank you. And the possible be host that program day with the program called The Love Show. So that they talk about things them we get to do with relationship and love in general. And that the host na Ibrahim Sierra Sise, and Ibrahim Sierra Sise want to say boku thank you to you on behalf of the management. So from them, I go encourage you now for like on the tuning, and anytime we know they on the TV live, we still the broadcast through we app where you can able get VOS 24/7. So the people in our salon, the radio station our salon, then they broadcast from around 9 o'clock in the morning to 10 p.m. na net. So they even plan safe for pushing out to midnight. So what they try or they plan for do now is after midnight we go try for fan people them now the diaspora, either DJs them or people that we go talk about issues them, either community issues or other things from the diaspora, but we they work on that behind the scene. We able see you they work on that behind the scene for let we go send invitation out there. We people who want for volunteer, because I know say boku people them they're not comfortable for let them come and before behind camera a lot of time, so they not feel comfortable for kind of the screen and people and see them face and stuff, but they want for still give to the country for contribute in their own little way and be part of VOS, but they don't want for kind of the screen. So then people and they definitely now we don't get alternative for them, we don't get option for them. We then able for contribute on the radio. We na salon from the diaspora, yes, but people that within a salon we able hear you loud and clear, and we make them in a way that then we will also interact, and probably we will try for if they make calls like we na the diaspora. So regardless of whose part of the diaspora you day, you for able for receive calls from salon listeners them. So we they put all that together, and maybe by God's grace by the new year 2024 that will be we new year resolution for let we able get program them from the diaspora where people and go able for catch them directly in a salon. So for that I go encourage you now, if the people that we know don't do that already, for download the app. So when you download the app, then you go able for follow the program, because the one them with the na salon, not to the all the catch the radio, the FM, because of we get some restriction how far we for broadcast. So but again with the app we able bypass that. So if you download the app, and no matter usa you day, as long as you download the app and you get internet connection, you go able for Yeriwe Live, and you go able for also contribute to the program. So fambul them for people them again, we know already download the mobile app, the VOS mobile app. So I can go to the Google Play Store and just type Voice of Salon TV, and something will pop up, the link will pop up, and go allow you for download right away. And for the same thing again with Android, this for Android, you can go to the Play Store, and if you use Apple, you can go to the Apple store and then just type Voice of Salon TV, and you go able forget we live for able download the app. And for the app also, people are way not familiar with the app, but the app get boku things them for enjoy. We get entertainment, we get sports programs them, they tend their own they live. The sports programs then we they do where they broadcast live on we app, we mobile app, and we also for the people them we want for read news and stuff like that. We also get news section where you go able for read the news. So we get boku things them, and I will encourage you now for let on explore then things, then they just forget the taste of the app and how much VOS they come closer to we all, so we go able understand waiting they go on na mama salon. So fumble them like I not spend too much time before I go to the audit report. We again this now sort of summary of the report, like the key highlights of the report. Before I go to the report, one thing we I want for we discuss, because this is very important given the experience where we don't get in the past. Waiting at they talk about ECOWAS. So let I just show now waiting at they talk about this now the headline. Say ECOWAS stabilization force headquarters set to open in Sierra Leone. So from them, ECOWAS the government don't agree. I don't know if it go through parliament. because I really feel say Parliament for be part of this arrangement for agree say okay well let we accept ECOWAS for can business salon, and this not to more of ECOMOG like the military wing, even though na military people them, but this article I taken from Sierra Leone, and I want for say beaucoup thank you to Sierra Leone for we then give it this privilege for let we go able the access then type information here. But let I read within na the news so we all go talk. The phone lines they're open, and I go encourage people and for let then call. Let we talk about this. Tell we if you get concerns. Because we know say I remember the last time because some of them be very small, be young, and so some of them are not be even born yet safe. But Charles Taylor, it be 1 week, a one Joseph Saidu Mama at that time, it say let Momo not allow the ECOMOG for business salon. If Momo allow ECOMOG for business salon, a vow say salon go get the taste of the bitterness of war. It say we go taste the bitterness of war. And that's happened. And we even get until he left, the bitterness, we get until he left. So now, even though not to the same mission directly, but it gets similar sort of impact for like Salon allow ECOWAS for business salon. Let we government allow ECOWAS for business salon. Because I know say the administration we don't talk say yes, now they call, now they request for it for stabilize salon and stuff. But it don't be more than that now. So I go read this very slowly for let we all able clearly understand some of the impact of this thing we try for encourage na salon, this initiative la put on that way. So the article I go read now is say the headline as soon as we see before ECOWAS stabilization force headquarters set to open in Sierra Leone. In development for regional peacekeeping efforts, underline that peacekeeping efforts, Sierra Leone is set to host the eagerly anticipated ECOWAS Stabilization Force headquarters starting January 2024. So not a long time for say, then give the Salon people them enough time for think about that. And I don't even remember say it go parliament for let parliament deliberate on this. But again, I go left arm to the people them we sabi pass me. If the government can able do this without going to parliament, I go left arm to the master sabi people them. But waiting me one for emphasize na ya salon people them, this na big task. And again, as much as yes, we feel say them people we are part of ECOWAS, but for the fact say you get boku things that we involve, and we not even know, the public not even know waiting for be the financial commitment from Salon. We don't know that. So the government not tell the public enough for make we all feel comfortable. And again, I go read further. Leona see say this not to for replace with military. This not just something we separate. So where I read so small, I go explain within I understand by the English. So the second paragraph continue for say, this revelation comes directly from the government, from the country's Minister of Foreign Affairs, Timothy Kabar, who emphasized that the force situation situated at the former Lunge International Airport will function as a stabilization and peacekeeping entity distinct from an intervention force. So again, a gray line there. Okay, according to the foreign minister, when honorable or because na foreign minister, you call him honorable, even though I remember parliament be pass something and say the minister and then often call them honorable. But let we call him say, okay, Mr. Timothy Kaba, is say this the troops then go station na Lunge, the former Lunge International Airport, that previous building, the old airport, because some people and they say this airport where we get soon a new airport. Some people and they say, oh, not a new airport, na renovated airport and stuff like that. But let we say the old building, okay, the old airport, for just let we able understand the story. So we get new airport. So the old airport, because TNB they go out and say, oh well, then go make hotel or then go make tourist center and stuff like that. But now that old airport, then troops here for day. With the troops then they call them, they refer to them as peacekeeping troop. So they say then go just day for stabilize, according to within the foreign minister say. It said they function mostly now for stabilize and keep peace. So but how you go stabilize security situation without engaging in combat? We they go on a combat or war area. Definitely, just as we they see with UN peacekeeping and stuff, then get forget ammunition, and sometimes can they then even people can even attack them. So, but again, two things here. We get foresee military presence, foreign military presence na Salone, and then get for base na Lunge, the old Lunge airport. So now they then get for base. And according to Timothy Kaba, it say their role now for stabilize and peacekeeping. So meaning that like Salone, for example, again, President Bill, my understanding is from the press, one of the press releases where the information minister will pull out, say President Bill during ECOWAS meeting, he asked for help because of this alleged attempted coup. He asked for help and say, okay, well, Salone, let the ECOWAS help Salone with this stabilization force. So for CAM help stabilize the security situation na Salone. So Boku of we feel say na CAM then go CAM, and after we things don't settle, then go back. Now that me personally I be understand first. If una understand something different, dia una share them, I able learn from una, because again this platform we learn from each other. So that stabilization force they now, it look like say instead of then come on a temporary basis, say then go back, this don't look like a permanent situation where they come base now. They come base and they use Salone as the headquarter. So if they want to go any other country for go assist in stabilizing the security situation, now from Salone they get for come out, especially the region. And I will continue for read let una see other countries them according to this, we then see then SEF don't serve as a central hub. So the third paragraph they say the primary objective of this initiative is to foster and sustain democracy within the region with a parallel mission already established in the Gambia and Guinea-Bissau by ECOWAS. Sierra Leone will now serve as the central hub for the ECOWAS peacekeeping force, coordinating regional efforts to address conflict and promote stability. So, again, this is something where it's just unfortunate that they not allow the public for discuss this a lot further. And also, yes, now the government, at the end of the day, the public then get people away, they elect now parliament. So parliament represents the people because all the people away vote, whether you vote for a particular candidate or not. But because that candidate they way in a parliament, it represents majority of that area they way the people and vote for them. So that make it considered say them people and they in a parliament, then they represent Sierra Leoneans them. Then they represent the citizens them. So if parliament be debate them indirectly, they approve them indirectly. Now you don't agree. You as the ordinary man or the common man, we know they into politics. You don't agree, say yes, let them can base na ya. But from your understanding, dear Abeg, I go check the forum or people them, the phone lines they're open, una can call right away, make una help me for understand. Something I me they get wrong. Una help me understand if indeed parliament be debate on this issue because it's very important for let we able to understand that whether or not parliament be debate on this issue for like ECOWAS force, well, let we say now peacekeeping force, as the report say, for like then can station na Salon, and let Salon be the center where then go organize things them and try for go intervene any other side or go keep peace any other country within the ECOWAS bloc. So that na my own understanding say I don't think say parliament debate this. But we get a call. Let me take this call. VS Network. Hello caller. Waiting your name and who say they call me from, please. Hello caller, you they call the program?
Yes, yes. Don't you hear me, Mr. Kago?
All right. Thank you very much,
This is
sir.
Boy Jalo. This is Boy Jalo Jamboria.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Mr.
I get a number of questions. Then I think I can make my opinion.
Yes,
that
go ahead.
document we been they read just now. Now would I give out that statement? Then ECOWAS?
Well, according to I take them from the Sierra Loaded website, and according to the report there, this particular assertion now from the Minister of Foreign Affairs, Salon Minister of Foreign Affairs. So now then,
Okay.
now he say the minister now he
We
say
will take it with a pinch of salt.
okay.
Because I know say there was an arrangement prior to this government for make Sierra Leone be a base for the ECOWAS for military interventions in the sub-region. There are a lot of reasons for that, and especially so a geographic reason. The geographic reason is that from Freetown Airport, there is almost an equidistant arc for make them able to fly go any side in West Africa. Secondly, we have a port wherein a military naval base can be established in Freetown where the ships then go be safe. The port of Freetown has always been known to be a safe place for centuries. As a matter of fact, we get the third largest natural harbor on earth in Sierra Leone. We're now an advantage for we for develop, not the sea. But this spin and twists, confusing people about stabilization, intervention, arrangement for this and that. I think we don't reach the time where for left that na saloon. These deceptions. Deception is part of the problem that is limiting development in Sierra Leone. And the deception syndrome comes specifically from the intellectual class who believe they are in the advantage position. Rather than dealing with the truth and getting people to know what needs to be known, they deceive them so that they can continue to control their minds. This 2024, we dey pray, Lord begin change from that. Before I go, I wish everybody Merry Christmas, and I wish every Sierra Leonean, wherever you are on earth, a prosperous 2024. Thank you, sir.
So, Mr. Jamboree, if I can kind of hold you a little bit, sorry for that. In terms of the security, you get any concern? Because again, I start by reminding people them say Momo Charles Taylor be kind of express concern where we be use
Charles Taylor was arrested in Freetown at Upgon.
Okay.
When he came to Sierra Leone to ask President Momo to assist him to launch the war in Liberia, which he refused. He was arrested. He was not put in prison. He was taken to the police hospital at King Tom, next to the Prince of Wales School. That I know. I'm giving you factual information because by then I was a teacher at the Prince of Wales School. When President Momo came from Cyprus, because he was there attending a Commonwealth conference, he told Charles Taylor that I cannot accommodate you, so please go find some other place. That's the truth I'm telling you.
Okay. So what Charles Taylor be ever one saloon, not for make.
That's hearsay, Mr. Kago.
Okay, well, let me kind of ask because
As a
again,
matter of fact, let me tell you now categorically. When
yes,
Charles
sir.
Taylor left Sierra Leone, he went to La Côte d'Ivoire. In La Côte d'Ivoire, he came into contact with people who put him in contact with members of the RUF who were somewhere in Burkina Faso. It was the RUF and Charles Taylor that entered Dadane in Liberia. Some of these truths have to begin to be said.
Mm-hmm.
It
So
was
for
the
me,
RUF and Charles Taylor that entered Dadane. The Konyakas, who are called Madingo in Liberia, and who also were business-like people in the good books of the Doe government, informed Samuel Doe about this military movement. That is why the Madingos became victims in the Liberian War.
okay. So if I
Not to the
understand,
issue, not to the issue for discuss, they'll go fence them for discuss that.
absolutely, absolutely,
But
and I truly,
the
yes,
fact is, ECOWAS and Sierra Leone, we don't get an agreement, say Sierra Leone for act as a military base coordinating peacekeeping activities. Not to this so-called November coup instigate that. There had been a
okay.
prior agreement before even this government.
So in essence, you not get any issue with that. Now that we
No,
have
I don't
for
get issue with that. What you make I not get issue with that? Number one, if it is activated at this point in time, the stabilization will begin internally. All the so-called coup, this and that, where they happen, mass human rights abuses will be put under control because that's part of peacekeeping.
Okay.
So it's
So
going to be beneficial for Sierra Leone.
okay, now that's what I want to ask. See, this definitely now a plus for we. Um,
Yes,
okay.
yes.
So
All man will begin behaving self properly now in a salon.
okay. Well, clearly, though, in terms of the interference, because that way we they say so, I don't know how much then go interfere in the internal affairs
No,
of
they
Sierra.
will not interfere in the internal affairs,
Yeah, so
except the internal affairs go of the magnitude for destabilize national stability. And the intention of any peacekeeping force is to stabilize national stability, not to interfere.
the reason we make I ask that, like, I understand what you they say, sir, but just for we viewers, them, as you know, not everybody gets that level of understanding for like a global draw in like reading between the lines. So if let's say for example, like that coup day, the president go get for call upon them through ECOWAS, they're not going
Yeah,
to just
there is a command
yeah,
structure
exactly.
that will be put in place when things like that happen. They activate them, they alert them. So they will be
Yes.
part of the forces to do the stability and ensure say the coup not succeed. So if you go
Okay.
lie say na coup they make we not to true, then you have yourself to blame. If not
But
true, whoever want to make that attempt, they will put them under control.
okay. So still they're not going to just sort of yeah you say oh firing they happen and then just take then gears them and try for go put the tension under control then forget command and say
Well,
okay well we don't get report.
discipline, the thing we'll get for understand is the military is an institution.
Yes.
Then get and codes them where then they use for do what thing for do. And not for do what thing not for do. So if anything like that happen, like what thing be happen November 28th, then
20.
Sabi what thing for follow 26, sorry. Then
Yeah.
Sabi what thing for follow, we go activate them for take action. If you
Oh,
could remember, on the 29th of April 1992, when some soldiers came to town and overthrew the president of Joseph Saidu Mama, there was ECOMOG in Sierra Leone. What ECOMOG did was, they not interfere with the people the way they fired and gone. They negotiate, say, okay, for the sake of stability, let us have this done. And they agreed that President Momo and his family will be taken from their residence as forward through Freetown to Hastings. They were loaded on an aircraft and taken to Conakry. Or same
okay.
with the AFRC time, when the intervention happened, there was communication between the ECOMOG forces and the FRC forces. They asked, say, because we want to limit civilian casualties in the city, we are going out, give us a passage. ECOMOG gave them the peninsula passage through Waterloo, then go their way.
Okay.
This is military. Not to everything they will tell we. But there
Yes.
are times when two enemies sit down and negotiate because they want certain things done for limit civilian casualties.
Okay. Oh,
If
this is
that
this
force
is
is in Freetown, then something go wrong, then go activate all the protocols where they need to activate and take the most appropriate action. But whilst trying to do that, if anybody try to make recalcitrant, so God then go deal with you. Then you go no say God not to constable.
that's a good one. Well, thank you very, very much, Mr. Jambuya, for that explanation there.
Have a Merry Christmas, sir.
You too,
And we
sir.
go talk in the new year.
Absolutely, by God's grace.
Okay,
And
sir. Bye
thank you
bye.
very much.
Yes, sir.
Bye.
Yes, sir. Bye.
And yeah, call me back if you get additional things that we want to share with we. And again, Fambulem, one for say Boku thank you to we own Mr. Boy Jalo Jamburia and Leka Abise up front. Every day with Mr. Shilon about 2 programs ago. We in SEF we give valuable contribution as to how specifically they will talk about democracy. But we get another call. Let me take this call. VS Network. Hello, caller. What's your name and who side the call with from, please?
Yes, good evening. This is Fury Mustafa call.
Hello, Brother Fode. Thank you so much for we call. And what's your contribution on the program tonight, sir?
Yes, Usa, you start so this the stabilization force. Uh, you ask a question if the parliament discuss them. As
Yes.
usual, no. This is not
Okay.
a government decision. They say we in go na Guinea Bissau. They tell we in go after the 27th or something like that. No, they tell we go for that extraordinary session where the ECOWAS will get.
Yes,
They say
that
like that.
was in December.
But waiting with the that might be a lie because they already say this civilization force don't they in process for a long time now. But it could be say that
Yes, according to the last caller, Mr. Jamburia, say we don't be in session, but yes, the president and in government. Sorry for the interruption. Then give you
no
the
problem.
impression. Then give you the impression, like say, they set up this stabilization force
Yes.
because of November
Yeah,
26.
that's not correct. We know it's not to this is only for a process that don't start under EBK in leadership. It's long time on the making, so not a today business. So well the other thing where you talk about the danger we really see is because the government get control because Mr. Jamori had talk say it's good for the salon if they use them the normal way. But remember, where Ecomoc in Kana salon, like I it happened so now, when something happen, they go and point people left.
Yeah, they'll be very ruthless. Yeah.
Yes, yes. So now, for instance, where something get for happen this no, so people can go just come on. Now they why they are now they this person, those people cannot identify who is saying the truth or not. They go just they kill because make no mistake. If I didn't call them protests happen now, government will see illegal or something happen now. Those people, well, if they want act, they will not act in the interest of common man, but in the interest of the government. That's what we see. So now the danger and the way hang behind this stabilization force. And thirdly, Sierra Leone don't need a stabilization force. Sierra Leone will peaceful. Sierra Leone, this all within they do so, Mr. Kagbo, you left this simple solution, you go find a difficult one. Why can't you just be liberal, a liberal government where they listen to the people, where they do things correctly? You don't need all this. Stabilize for waiting. Nigeria, where then they not get stabilization force. When they say Christmas travel, you not get mind travel because then the ambush will to carry them all side. Celebrity not fit work in Liberia, Nigeria without ammunition or guns or security. Now they need them pass we don't need them. So alone, if you take politics out of anything will happen, we don't need any, we get peace. If the politics correct, that means the way they say they organize the election. This year all where the government they can't put the panels. That because of the fear where the president gets where the election not go the way they talk about transparency. Now in the cow this fear, this and they arrest that day. You see, we don't need this thing. We are a peaceful country. They work out. Anytime one go, you go free. Yeah. Go Nigeria, may you see what they mean. But I get a lot of Nigerian friends there. Where they go, where they go to Nigeria, then they're not even there for travel and net. Then they organize, then they do, then they charge a boss when one person dey inside, they make them not boku people and inside that boss. Now one person in the day or two, let them say like say a missionary they travel or mean. Now one person did it no more because if they see Boku people them, they just inside and they say all rank out the property. We don't need this kind of thing. We get peace. Take the dirty politics from saloon issues. We not get no problem. All the problem of Sierra Leone are politics. If the politics clean, we do have a problem. They say all if we go wrong, for don't get election, wait, this is nobody really complain. Like what happened in Liberia, we will not need all of these things. Now that's the one just give you as an initial for to the program, sir. Thank you.
Oh, okay. Thank you very much, Brother Mustafa. Dear, call we if you think of additional stuff. Then we
No
take
problem.
another call. Thank you very much, sir. All right, VOS Network. Hello, caller. What's your name and you say the call we from, please?
It's not Zeke. I call from Washington.
Hello, brother. Is Isaac or Isaac?
Ezekiel.
Ezekiel. Okay. Thank you so much for we calling and Merry Christmas to all. We dey celebrate. So yeah. So waiting how you take on wait we don't talk so far. You get any concerns?
Yes, thank you so much. Merry Christmas to you too.
Thank you.
So I definitely agree with the brother we just talked. It's just sad that this small country we not able for just come together and make the right decision for ourselves. Listen, we say truth today. Everything they become easy and simple. Now the truth we will no one deal with for ourselves. Now they cause all this. I mean, then do disarmament in 2002. How many succession election we don't do and how many people and don't rule during that time? I've been getting no worries about this. We can get a little bit half and half push here and there, but nothing, not the way anybody been the worry about. When they travel across the country, nobody no care. Listen, I've been there against APC during the first election because I want to let changes happen. Because we've been there is so much way SLPP they talk about, they don't do some things and they not. I was happy for let the SLPP come and do something. Now, Kenema won't anything. Because when I go na Sierra Leone, I for able go na Kenema and live there happily. I get access to electricity, to water. That's fine. It's Sierra Leone. But nothing has been done. All this stuff now for law we live with the truth. When we live with that, we not for need this. It's simple. People turn this power like saying that without it they can't survive. Now not the problem. Some people, even though they be there, they don't make no investment in our country. The only time where you show off now because they don't put you in the power and now you put something up. I've been the talker even during APC where some man be beating chest. I don't build APC office. And no one me party where they tell me, look what this man don't do. I say now the country money then they use. From the time where they not come on a power, even the office na makini, they finish. No, that the country resources, everybody they use. People are not using their own resources for invest at the country until they get to power. All the sudden buildings are going up. It's very pathetic. And especially people that we then deny. They don't care about Sierra Leone. The only time we don't care, we don't give them power, total them out of here, then go under all the sudden things are going up on their behalf. Now then they go all out for make sure see they stay on power or they hold on to power or else. It's sad. But that's more country you're not supposed for dinner to this point at all. Enforcement forces, where it happen again, then go there.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's happening across West Africa. They need to go there. You know, it's fine for let them come, but they not get no rules. Look where America, where them go na Iraq. Then they couch them and sentence them to 10, 15 years because they see them, then they arbitrarily shoot people.
Yeah.
ECOWAS was doing that in Sierra Leone, but with no judgment, nothing.
Yeah.
The one way be painful before they left the Canada, this country, one Nigerian man been go change money with one Fulaman. He end up for kill the Fulaman. Where people they rise up. ECOWAS soldiers they run down to downtown and they end up for kill 5 people and nothing happened. Nobody knows say nothing. You know, we young people, and the sad thing, we young forces, then they do want to win. Nobody know they hold them accountable. And so the stranger is even giving more platform than even we young people. That not me worry. People will continue for be punished impunitively. It's sad.
Let God help we. We
Um,
always end, and then even though God no will ever come down and do something for we, now we self. Now we don't put inside that garden we not alone. If we not make it, it's on us. Thank you so much, sir. I appreciate you.
Yeah, thank you very much. And I really understand your frustration and most of which you say, me say get concerned. Because then people and they are in a salon doing ECOMOC, the intervention, it not be really pleasant at all.
No,
So thank you very
not
much.
at all.
Yeah, let me take another call. Thank you very much for we call. God bless.
Yes, sir.
So okay, somebody else within on the line. They are call we back. Sorry that we miss your call. Again, we people away the last brothers that we call and want to say again, Boku thank you to Mr. Jalo Jamboria for we make we understand say this plan be done there in the works. So not just something we knew. But the concern we me last two callers them they raise me together and concerns then they. And the other question now is now we beaucoup of the West African countries then they struggle financially. How Salone go able for contribute because definitely not to just for in place. We get for contribute to that force the welfare. So at a time where Salon they really struggle financially, we not get we act them together where we go say okay well we get that extra for spend on this type force. So I want to know what you think about the financial burden we it will be on Sierra Leone because in addition to the ruthlessness of this peacekeeping force and the last caller it make it very clear and Mr. Sef be see that for sand say if they can bully you but the fact of the matter is even within we self Sierra Leoneans them the military, for the most part, military police, they don't respect civilians them. You know, as long as the government of the day say let them do something, whether it is contrary to the human rights, like it be human rights abuse or whatnot, then go still push and do exactly within the government ask them for do. So similarly, so like how the second caller say, the major concern we express is for let the government now use this force in the negative way. And we all know how Salone politics stay. Again, not to just this administration, because from my understanding, from waiting at the Idla finish the report, and then we will go to the Auditor General, acting Auditor General's report. So let we just finish this for read and then explain to people them. We just join we waiting this whole thing mean. So sort of bring them up a little bit. Because this is not something we need for talk about. And it's just sad that Parliament, and again, I be feel saying I may not get it right, but Mr. Mustafa, kind of make himself make it clear, say Parliament not deliberate on them. So I don't know if, again, Parliament be done already pass a resolution for approve this in the previous law say under EBK because Mr. Jamboria say this program we don't even start under EBK. So I don't know if at that time the Parliament at that time we don't pass the resolution and agree. So meaning that this Parliament now need for approve them again because the previous Parliament we don't approve them. So if that's not the case, then it go all water. But if at all the previous Parliament under EBK, where this initiative sort of started, do not deliberate on them or approve them. I feel say if it makes sense for like it go through Parliament, let Parliament, like I say, they represent the people. So let the people in voice sort of, and this not something where they're supposed for do education, because the experience where people then get, and besides the thing where they go around social media, even within the information minister say that they come because of the primary reason where that stabilization firstly come, the primary reason according to now because of the event will take place November 26th. So if nothing will be done there na the pipeline and don't IMAX alone, so again, a possible say because of the November 26th event, then decide now for fast forward for accelerate the implementation of it. Then there can be another explanation to it. But again, let I finish for read so it say, unlike an intervention force, the ECOWAS stabilization force will not impede the autonomy of individual military forces in member countries. So now that question they are be asked, say if this go sort of get any influence or try for intervene and stuff. So meaning that the military force go still there every country, but other country they're not stationed there. But we now with a stationary country, so this they are sure we say we army go still they intact. And it continue for say instead it will collaborate with national forces operating in synergy to uphold democracy. This strategic move has been in the works since the aftermath of the civil war in Liberia and Sierra Leone. So they answer this. And its official implementation in January 2024 is expected to play a crucial role in curbing the surge of coups and insecurity across the ECOWAS region. So it don't answer the question. And then Seth agree say yes, it be done there in the works for very long time, but for again like I say a possible say then decide for fast forward the implementation because of waiting happen allegedly on November the 26th where the government say an attempted coup. And again, now they use the word allege because then the investigation they on. So a need for say according to then claim. So the claim not considered true or false yet because the investigation they on. So I know say beaucoup people and go say, okay, well, why you still the question saying attempted coup and stuff. But beaucoup questions there for answer regarding that. So I could just take and say allege, okay, the government say. So now there I go tap. And it continue for say, President Bola Tinubu, the current ECOWAS chairman, expressed optimism about the positive impact of the stabilization force. During the 64th ECOWAS summit held in Abuja, he highlighted the potential for improved governance and leadership, foreseeing a reduction in the prevalence of coups and enhanced security within the region. So then they kind of straightforward, saying, okay, well then Gladdy for set this up and all that. If we didn't have the works and so the implementation, it's according to this, a very timely because of the increase in coup na the sub-region and also the insecurity where they see. But again, one of the callers them make a point where it say, what thing will happen if people then protest? And the government, we don't see personally, and not be like that, where people then protest and then you call them terrorists. Before even you address the concerns of the people them. And this administration particularly gets that kind, I don't know if I go say quick judgment. I want for make and crew that quick judgment, because even this one safe where the first visit by the ECOWAS delegation on the 27th of November, a day after the coup, the alleged attempted coup, President Bill a point finger. It's in APC. So just imagine now BBC before that whole thing they happen, you don't say una they investigate, una not get enough evidence for show whether or not an attempted coup. But with the delegation, you say attempted coup and APC right away. You don't say APC. So then kind thing, and as a leader, I think we need to avoid that though. So let's continue for read, and then I go move on to the main topic of the night. So I continue for say the selection of Sierra Leone as the headquarters reflects the country's commitment to regional stability and peace. The old Lunge International Airport, now repurposed, will house the forces operations, symbolizing a strategic location for efficient coordination. So it conclude for say, now push this up. So it conclude for say, as the stabilization force gears up to become fully operational, it is anticipated that its presence will serve as a deterrent to potential threats, contributing to a more secure and democratic West African region. The collaboration between ECOWAS and individual member states is poised to strengthen, with each nation maintaining its military independence while collectively working towards the shared goal of regional peacekeeping. End up for say the official launch of the ECOWAS Stabilization Force headquarters in Sierra Leone marks a milestone in the organization's efforts to address conflict and promote democratic values. The coming together of nations in a cooperative framework is expected to set a precedent for effective regional peacekeeping initiatives in West Africa, offering hope for a more stable and secure future. So, in paper, it sounds very, very good. Again, we don't see how ECOMOG handle Sierra Leoneans them, how ruthless they may be, how lawless to some extent, how lawless they may be. This is not something we get for accept them, but with caution, because we need to be very cautious. But again, I don't know the full detail in terms of parliament involvement. I go try to do more research, and if I get the answer as to whether or not the parliament under an ESCOMA be don't deliberate on this and then approve of this initiative. If the answer is yes, then definitely. But if the answer is no, I go and come back to una attention once I do further research on it. So we get a caller on the line, VS Network. Hello, caller. Waiting on your name and who say the call we from, please.
Yeah, this is a concerned citizen from New York.
Hello,
Chicago. Good evening, sir.
Yes, good evening, my brother. Thank you very much for your call. So what did I take on this particular topic tonight, sir?
Well, actually, for this stabilization force, just like one of you callers them in talk, say we don't need this. The only thing we need now is sincere political system. Now we need, to be honest with you. Besides this one wrong, yes, it's wrong. Because all waiting they end up on this year. So even though, yes, I believe, say, the initiative of deploying a stabilization force, maybe sometimes I name them change actually, because we know, say, yes, ECOWAS, we want to expand the military wing initially. But for go station as Salo was not like a purpose for stabilization during an SC time. Me, I believe saying a name then change no more, then try no more for maker in a way it will feel like say now because of the issues the way they happen at Salon. But this is beyond Salon. Like me on concern, the actual question where I ask if the Guinean themselves no go feel intimidated because Guinea is part of ECOWAS, and no matter what, ECOWAS not happy way Guinea military take over, and the Guinea military see ECOWAS or ECOMOC na Salo. It not go bring issue between Salo and Guinea back, because Sierra Leoneans we get for be concerned. Not so because no more we feel say then they go stabilize with political party they're within a governance, so anybody will go shake internally, but the external too as well. We get for think about that, especially with neighboring countries there. You see, but as the first caller say. Trust me, now sincere political system we need. Sincere leadership now we need. You see, all the problem that we face now Salo right now, na man-made problem. Now problem then where either they generate or they meet. You see, then just like then can expand in no more now. Now man-made problem. You go in a bank today, you put 30 million there, study, you go for one today now. They say no, then give 5 million. Not so man-made. You go make that businessman tomorrow where you don't sell 100 million. You go put on. The tell you go and go buy material for like can make business, for like can sell and make profits. You not go able for go take the money, so you not go put on there. You see? So the problem we face now really na man. Then for the issue of the although you know reach date, the auditor,
Yes.
let me pay attention to that side at all. Because even the few figure the way they pull, me I believe say na made up figure. Now figure the way they believe say they're not able to get excuses. Last year they tell we say they not see no reason for audit the office of the president, the vice president, and the first lady. So why now this year they can't give you other story? You see? So then they me I know if you read answer, I know if you watch answer. You see? So I'm your contribution almost.
All right.
This one.
Okay. Well, thank you. Yeah. After the other call, I will go straight to that auditor report. Thank you very much. All right. Let me take another call. WhatsApp VOS network caller, please. What's your name and who the call with from,
Yes,
please?
sir.
All right.
I'm not been for call you again,
No, that's
but
fine.
I
You can
just
call many times
I just want to make one point clear.
Yes,
You
sir.
ask a very pertinent question, a very important question. How we country this with the economic situation, what will be Saloning contribution to that intervention or stabilization first?
Yes, sir.
You see, then get parable pancreas say pikin sabi run, but you not sabi hide. Who funds the ECOWAS? That's the question we need to research and answer. When we answer that, then we go no say they don't need Salo money, they don't need Nigeria money, they don't need no West African money. Let us research it. I know we'll give the answer. Let people research them because we don't reach the stage where Sierra Leoneans then need for begin find out. We not they find out. We just a deal on hearsay. I make we country don't confuse so. The ECOWAS is funded by a power where the Salon government always they condemn. When they find out that and know that, sometimes we'll go begin get difference in messages, differences in perceptions, differences in attitudes. Now that's I've been get for call back, sir. But I not be intend for call. The kids sabi run, but you not sabi hide.
Well, yeah, clearly, we be deal with the audit report, just a kind of high level on Thursday. I be even show say the money what they get from mineral resources, na small money. So
That's
the
small money,
money,
nothing.
yes, exactly, na very small money because
Because
not
we
only
not get the intellectual capacity for use with mineral resources. We get the emotional and attitudinal capacity for use them. Now I make them the use we out and lack. Where you go get 3% royalty to a country for something where they run into billions. Now how much that they can do?
Exactly, exactly, but could people be really surprised where I put the number out there and then say all the alala with mineral resources where you
They're not
combine
able to run with economy.
exactly that 3% royalty will they receive a way small. Look a whole year. Look how much we receive.
And you may
You know,
want to know, something, sir. The one they already signed and contracts and the money they give them now pittance.
yes, yes,
If
yes.
you can sell a whole country that has a resource to the level of trillions for you forget 200 million, 500 million at your account, then you are nothing but an idiot. This idiocy get for end with the intellectuals and the elite class alone now. We need for begin say that, Mr. Kago. Not
Well,
a politics with the practice na salon, na stupidity. A stupidity. Stupidity to the
indeed,
highest level. If you
indeed.
can, for your own egoistic need, sell yourself and your posterity for pittance, then you are worse than stupid. That 2024, God make you begin change, sir.
I mean, it just happens. Say, I'm glad the way we all be hopeful, but for me, me a realist. So them politicians here, because of that, the way you talk, so then
Not to
small
only the
money.
Mr. Kago, not to only the politicians now the problem in Sierra Leone. The politicians are part of a class of people who pass for the intellectuals and the elites. The all elites and intellectual class in Sierra Leone, full of hypocrites, self-seeking idiots. I'm sorry I'm being rude this night.
Yeah, now for go slow. Let's say na Christmas Eve. Let we take
Yes.
let we, yeah, let we take on slow and
If
then
only we all can sit down together and say, let us make this place because it belongs to all of us. In the next 15 years, Sierra Leone will have trillions of dollars and would have 100 and more billionaires in that country. Now, dishonesty in our problem, Mr. Kabo. And the foreigners, be them Europeans, Russian, Chinese, Israeli, whatever you call them, then they take advantage of with stupidity. Then they laugh we. They misuse and abuse we. Then they set we at loggerheads all the time. It's time we begin to come to our senses. Don't come out from this walking dead mentality. We know to zombie them.
absolutely, absolutely. I clearly understand that. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you,
And
sir.
yeah, please call me back if you think of any
Now,
additional
if you
comment.
send it away, I need for counting, I go come in. Because what you be asked this man, I make a comment about who
Uh,
is going to pay the cost. Do your
yeah.
research. Who funds the ECOWAS? Then you
Okay.
know who pays the cost. And who pays the piper calls the tune. Thank you,
Yeah.
sir.
I will definitely do that. Thank you very much, sir. God
Okay, sir.
bless. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Bye.
Bye bye. All right, Fambulem, again, we don't talk about this stabilization force. We ECOWAS go bring cam, a saloon, and according to the write up, we get a show say it will be as early as next month. In fact, now days now. So we for expect that. So now let we go to the topic of tonight, and because this Christmas Eve, so I want to go beyond the 2 hour mark. So let we talk about the audit report. Before I sort of begin put numbers then on the screen, I just want for, like how I go say, housekeeping items for like people able to understand some meaning of some words them, because some people easy for jump and say, oh, this, and begin through all sort of accusation at people them. So I just want for show now this particular thing in terms of the report within na irregularities, like we they say, oh, then point at the irregularities them for na the report and stuff. So I want for sort of read them very slowly. So irregularities are acts of omission or commission by MDAs, meaning ministries, government ministries, departments, and agencies, contrary to the public financial management laws and regulations, contract agreements, and other applicable statutory instruments that were in existence during the audit scope. So this now the classification now. We classified irregularities within the public financial management system under the following categories. So now this now there one are the categories. The first one, impressed, not retired. I will show now a definition of that in a moment. Impressed, not retired. Statutory deductions not paid. Assets and stores management, payment/expenditure management, salary and payroll management, procurement and contract management, revenue management. The overall irregularities with financial impacts identified in the course of our audit is indicated in Table 1 below. I will show you the table in a moment, because that table they give like the overall estimate of the irregularities. Let we go see them. But before I do that though, I just want again that first one, that impressed. We don't hear a lot about impressed, but let we try to understand where you say, okay, well, retired the impressed. What thing that they really mean? Boku of we know to understand that. But let us show now the definition. So the two major things them. So I sort of given now the impressed account, and then whether impressed they not retired within a mean. So the impressed account. This now an impressed is a cash account used by businesses or organizations to cover small routine expenses. It is typically maintained with a fixed balance and is regularly replenished as funds are expended. So meaning that not to everything, like let's say for example the president get for go to parliament for let they approve and stuff like that, so then get a special account where that account they again that flexibility for let pull money from the account they and use them. But anytime you pull money there for use them, then therefore put that money there back, because now fixed amount. It just start like way, for example, you get you account, your personal account, and then the bank say, okay, well, we go give overdraft. Just kind of the sort of, or instead of overdraft, then go give you within the call like some money where you go kind of where you take the, if put them back, you will get into, you go then go give interest and all that. But this one, the slight difference with it is you get for put on the before the period ends, like depending upon the type period. Before they kind of start the audit period back, like let's say every fiscal year. So all the money where you don't take from the accounts, you get for put them back, and let the accounts they come back to how you be starter, how it be start during the year. So now I make a fixed account, and when you take money there, you for put them back. So again, I know say I want to make the different. I want to make the kind of comparison with overdraft, but slightly different. Even though in a nutshell, it will give similar interpretation, because with overdraft, what think can happen is then go allow you for say, okay, well, you go spend more than waiting in your account, but when you spend plenty bank they tell you say before the end of the statement period, if now 1 month, if you don't bring and come back to positive, if you don't bring that account day to how it be there, that overdraft day. Otherwise, probably then go close prevent you from using it. So now that make a one for draw that particular connection. I want for make that connection day, saying every month, Boku Bank them, they say, okay, well, if I bring you overdraft to zero, you not forget no balance, now you overdraft, you not forget, you not for owe nothing, now you overdraft account. So down there are just something temporary, like we maybe you'd expect you pay 1 or 2 more days or weeks, and then you can take but before the month, if you don't put that money where you take, but that overdraft account, yes, then go charge you interest and all that. So it kind of similar, Naya. And again, you can look at even the line of credit now, once you pay the minimum, you can still, like month over month, it can still get balance. So now I make another one use line of credit, because line of credit, you're not required for pay them all in full within a month. So, but the overdraft now, plenty banks them, you need for pay them in full before you statement on or before your statement date. So now similar way that impressed account. So and again, like I say, a fixed account we did they maintain, and if you regularly replenish as funds are as you they spend, you get for put on the back. So the second part now down there now in applicable to waiting we get for considered as irregularity. So it said not retired. So the interest not retired. So when expenses are incurred from an interest account, they need to be repaid or retired by providing documentation and reimbursing the account with the equivalent amount of money. Not retired now indicates that this reimbursement process has not been completed. So just like how I talked before, saying any money where you pulled it, you get for PM. Let's say, for example, because the side way at the work, if the work send me some side for go cover certain event or go give presentation, then go make a spend like hotel and all that thing and they a spend but then go pay me back, then go reimburse me. So we get card, let's say for example, some people and some of we then give we a card, a credit card where we they use. So that credit card day, if I use that credit card day for go for this travel or whatever thing I get for do, where they reimburse me, where the corporation or the government pay me back that money they, I they take them now, I put them back na the credit card. For let that credit card, because a credit card we're not supposed for owe anything because they use specifically for that purpose day. just for like, use your own personal money. So you can use the card when a corporate card. You do what you want for do based on what in the company will tell you, or the whatever they work for. If you get that privilege there, where you don't do them, and then you submit claims. Say, okay, well, now this I spend during the time where we go for that event day. So then go cross check them and make sure, say yes, all way till you say spend, you attach all the documents them we go support the thing that way you say you spend, and then give you the money, they reimburse you. If now your account, they send them. So we then send them to you now your own personal account, then they take them now, you pay the credit card. So now that kind of process there. So similar to where you don't use that money there for say retire the interest, put the money where you be pull. Just like that example where I give, if I pull from the credit card, even whether they don't reimburse me and not put on the, then they will be considered in the example in the same example as the interest. It will be that action day, it will be considered as not retiring. So meaning that pay the money, replace the money will be pull now that card. So that's now I want for now understand. Say where then they happen, it consider irregularity, because no reason for day for say you don't if you support, if you provide all the supporting documents them, and then documents then the audit or the financial sector, the finance sector, they don't go through all that and say yes, all your documents then they intact, then send the money in your account for let you go pay, replace that money will be take now the interest account, but yet not do them. So then they now irregularity. So I just, try for explain to the people and we not familiar with them terms here, because sometimes in the people and they just put them and say, oh, you una for know what it mean. So now let's show now another aspect of this thing. Say in practical terms, if an interest account has expenses that have not been retired, it means that the organization or individual responsible for the account has not yet reimbursed the account for the money spent. So now get that. So this now just the summary of what I say. This could be due to a delay in providing receipts or documentation, oversight, or other administrative reasons. It's essential to retire expenses in an interest account promptly to maintain the account's fixed balance and ensure accurate financial records. So you see, a very, very important, and the reason I bring this first, let una understand, because I don't let people and begin say, oh well, you're against this or that. No. So now that make a sort of bring and come to our attention. So again, not to the president no more get impressed account. I know say the time way parliament be they go through that and all that and try to give the president blank check, like say impress can be any amount and stuff like that. Way supposed to be so. For be open like an open check. But not to just the president no more, other ministries them then get that kind of account. They just like I explained to Una, say Mr. Sefu Usa they work, I get that privilege there, because definitely in a privilege for like then go able give you that opportunity they, pull out of your pocket, you just kind of use an account and then spend on your travel way related to the job. So get for go through that inconvenience for like you go pull out of your pocket. So now I want for show Una usai this for them in terms of President Bill. So let us show Una now why this supposed to be considered I go say irregularity, because way you look, the first thing first way I want for sure, not to this one waiting at the screen, now this one. So I highlight so the irregularity, this now by department. So the office of the president in 2022. So we see say bank withdrawal where they not get no supporting document. So you dey go withdraw money in a bank, but then the auditor ask you, the auditor general ask for receipt or document as to wetin make you withdraw that money, wetin you withdraw the money for. So yeah, it is say up to 22 billion. This again, confusion then I just want for bring to people's attention. The audit report put SLE, but as a matter of fact, from the calculation where I do, now the new loans now in the use now, so I don't know why I don't know put NLE. Because if you look at this, it will be 22 million. So again, we know say 22 million if na be the old loans, 22 million now like almost $1,000. So 22 million leos, you know go ala for $1,000 where the president no account for something like that, even though na money. So I just want let people know say not to the old loans. I don't know why they put SLE. It's supposed to be NLE. So now some of the confusion that's what they talk about. Why don't know retire this old loans for very long now? The two they go together, so it can cause a little bit of confusion. And this report particularly, it creates a little bit of confusion between the old loans and the new loans. So now this now the new loans. So the new loans, 22 million 570,463 loans, new loans. So if we look at that amount there, my brothers and sisters, again, I go show una one document where then show why I say now all now the new loans, because of the way how they do the estimation. So when you look at this, the side where I want to pay particular attention, now the second highlighted thing, now the second column, which is special interest, not retired. So meaning that 97,000 US dollars, the president in office, then they owe that money they're supposed for put that money back now that account where then give the president privilege for they take money from that account for them small things them for do. But after which is supposed for put on I don't know if now every year or every 3 month or every 3 months or whatnot. But this they say for the whole year in dollar $97,000. They not replace them, so they not put on back. And then in euro, 10,000 euro. Also, they not put them back. So if you look at this, it's over $100,000. And remember, this not all the expenses of saying, oh well, the travel where the government they travel, now how much they cost the country, not to enforce. So this not the one way they're supposed for just take, and then where the government where the finance people give them the money back, like how I be explained earlier, they're supposed for put on their back. So meaning that it considered irregularity because money where they're supposed for put back to that account day for let the account go back to normal, if I can put on that way, they not put them on it and they. So that's now one thing where I want for bring to our attention. So the question now is why the president not be aware of this, say this they happen, then suppose for put back na the account $97,000 plus 10,000 euro, not be know that. So that's now the question where I get. So again, the report no show say a different tifamo, because again people are not run with, let them misquote me. The report not say the tifamo, the report say no more. That money there for day nada, if I don't go back na the impress account where they reset itself every particular period where they put, say if I reset itself, that money they during the time where them be do the audit, the whole of 2022, they not see that money there. So that money they missing. Not put on that way there. It's short. So that's the one aspect. And now let we come to another troubling thing where to me, not to just this administration, and I go show us something where again, me APC brothers and sisters, this now in me personally think say the Hamburg Salon. The way they support to some extent, we they support like extremists them. We they support we party them, and a one way. Once now we party, we not feel say they do anything wrong, and then they really problematic because if not all them people are accountable after this government, any other government where they come, now the same thing you get for they do. So before I show una how much troubling amount where them pull from the consolidated fund, they not show no receipt as to why them pull that money there. Because when you pull the money, first you they go and ask, say, okay, well, let the finance, they sort of give this amount, or if now amount where parliament don't approve or whatever it is, then you take them. But yet you get for sure the receipt, say, okay, well, I take this amount for so reason. And then the reason now for that receipt there or the supporting document, you for able for send them to the Auditor General's office. Where during the time where they put this kind of report, then they go be part of the report and say, okay, well, we see supporting document for money where they spend this. So it not go considered then as irregularity. It go considered as spent money where they use for goods or services and services. So that's not the major difference. But again, the reason we make us say I really want for like both APC and SLPP, because of them two parties then they don't rule we for since we gain independence, for let them pay particular attention to this. The report actually talk about the one I be read first, talk about table 1. So I want to go back and just remind una of that particular side. We talk about the irregularities and it points to table 1. So I want for show una now that table 1. So that table 1 day, it basically just gather all the thing. But before that, let I just sort of show now again. So they show all the irregularities, the categories of the irregularities, and now they say the overall irregularities of the financial impact. They put them at table 1. So let's show una now table 1, and I go tell you now why I feel say every Sierra Leonean not for glad for this, regardless of whether you're APC or SLPP. because I know say some APC folks then now they put pressure and say, oh, the government they talk about the Auditor General report, the audit report 2022 and stuff. But this report, the side where I want for draw to me APC brothers and sisters them, now the side under the diplomatic mission, me fumble them when I look at the irregularities from 2014 under Ernest Koroma, former president. So 2014, irregularities under the diplomatic mission, $447,000. So precisely 447,896, if I see I'm correctly. So una imagine that though, me fumble them. For like with the ala. So wetin be happen for like 800 so 447,886 .48. So this $9 though. So we don't need any conversion. And then the following year, we now 2015, another set of irregularities on diplomatic missions. $285,144.71. And then you fast forward to 2016. 2016, the irregularities on that diplomatic mission, just imagine, on that diplomatic mission. 2016, $241,134.71. 2017, $271,488.72. So when you look there 4 years day, and then you look at from 2018 up to 2022, all them 4 years then none of the years then from 2018 match any of them 4 years then in terms of irregularities. So this now something where as APC person, if you think about the country first and ask yourself, not to just for say, oh well, this administration, then this, then that, then I go come to them in a moment about this administration. But for like we say, oh, they don't embezzle and stuff. But look at Usa will be commot before even President Bill take power. When I look at that, that's something we for be troubling. And to me, I believe saying that one of the reasons that where the then Bill candidate be used the previous Auditor General's reports them, the audit reports them, because of then troubling numbers here. So, but it's just unfortunate that Bill for don't see this as a way for move the country forward and say, them people here, they hold the government accountable, the auditor, particularly I go say the Auditor General, even though he gets in team. But for let Bill manipulate, to me, it's very clear that manipulates the whole thing. And then Salone not able see how much they spend during COVID time. Then they not a shame for somebody will say he want for tackle corruption. He want for end then loopholes then leakages then the impunity. Because it's very clear, say during Ernest Koroma, we see plenty of irregularities. I know say Boku we don't forget about the previous audit reports them, but this one where they highlight now big money than that just for diplomatic mission. And remember, this not to the spending on diplomatic mission them, not to the spending this now the money where the noble account for where for them under that category where they highlight say now part of irregularity. Not to say that the money they spend for say, they be they spend plenty and stuff. This not the money they would not account for. The irregularities. So I want to let people understand that distinction there. And now come to the current administration. If we now see the numbers them beginning from 2018. So why the administration forget diplomatic mission them irregularities of 86,000? Why? Why then forget irregularities in 2019 of $82,546? Why in 2020 then forget irregularities just on the diplomatic mission? $189,186.88. Why then forget the irregularities then they? And then 2021, $110,904.88. 2022, $108,768. So the question we need to ask ourselves now, Fambulem, if every year, let's take this call and then I will continue because Lord no miss this caller. Again, I want to be interactive. VS Network, hello caller, what's your name and say the call reform, please? Go ahead, what's up?
Hello?
Yeah, yes, go ahead, sir.
Yes, Mustafa again.
Thank you so much, Mustafa.
Yeah, when you don't touch on this Auditor General, particularly COVID, I want to remind Famulem again, where the COVID issue being come, now him first of all, then go up the minister, the Rado Soare, then the information minister, information they go around say, them then the procurement, then just the procure how they want them, what they want to do because of the emergency. Now him, this guy wouldn't sack NRA now, we be the as procurement head. Now you see over in dead body. Then get that's part day. So eventually they never go through the procurement because then will say this now it will be blatant corruption. So then they budged. So now then talk back say they're not going to audit them until the COVID finish. Okay, but Lara now one of him problem in this way in Sakamo. That touch we been go touch na that COVID, that brief one we do. Enough for don't do more. Then because then talk say we COVID finish. But which time COVID they finish? Okay, let's now say it don't finish now. Why there's still no COVID audit? That one be just a flash show, you go give. Not a real COVID outside money they all collect to. Then I just wanted them to buy initially, them to car then them to bike then the energy way they say then they buy. Now we just go audit to that generator in the laptop them. Not to say they don't audit the COVID issue. So Lara, if we make stubbornness, he go touch that COVID audit. And now he make the sakam. Because you see now what they make how it where even get for make sure the anti-corruption boss he come as usual for can play the Game Boy. Oh, can't talk he don't go see the laptop them. He come back see the laptop. Now they see the laptop them not to the same value. Now he talk say well they knock out the laptop them then get for pay back the money. They ask him who do I get for pay this money? He say they not go disclose the people and names them. But later on, then the people ain't go know about whether they do. From that time when they put that case that they done. So I like we don't talk about this COVID. COVID has to be still be audited, and see back about the expenditure, because then I listened to a program on Thursday where you give the analysis of the budget where you use spam. Imagine, no, Salon get a budget of less than $700,000, so direct budget, not to the support where they give from the other people. The money we get, reach $700 million. So,
Okay,
and then the
million.
president they use that 200 and almost 20 something billion.
Yeah, I go kind of yeah, and that
Yes.
are just irregularities, but in the
Well,
overseas
so
travel,
so
that may shock
imagine.
that
Yes,
spending
so
there. Yeah,
imagine Usai money go dey now for. I always don't talk am. This Lunge airport, or Lunge terminal, we go. We don't need for go borrow money. That 170. Eh? Now you go take the money for travel. Now then go take look what they happen at the airport. Passenger another day. Eh? Right now with the even SN where they run from Belgium, with the say then go reshape for next January. At the that one faintly. So imagine. So all of these things, if no more we get the president, we will do the sacrifice. It cut down on spending. It cut. Now make they talk about the we brother the way they came passionately they come bash at you. Because I just want to talk about that. I give credits, you still engage them people, yeah. But anyway, you get the energy. This
yeah, and
this passion we then got passion we then got the show. Instead of then lead these guys for me to do the right thing so that you party within a power. They need to have. But when person talk, you say they not for talk against government. And now this is the function of the press. I just want to end on this. Remember, the same way you can't squeeze, you can't squeeze Mohammed Bangura when you anti Kadibi get a misunderstanding. This is not so journalist for the day. Where journalists we want get an answer from you. If they ask a question, you don't answer, right? He give a follow-up question back. If they give a follow-up and follow until they get you, say I want you. But this nine journalists need to do that alone. When you talk against, when you talk for try for squeeze government, the people then say no, you know for that. If you talk government, they're not here for talk about the good thing when they do. They are there to do the right thing. You they pay them boku
yeah,
money.
yeah.
You they pay them boku money,
Well,
so they need them for do the right thing. So I just want make I get the argument the other day, the way you try for talk about it. I don't need talk most all the time. Government now them the press now for the people, the press and the civil society and for the people them. The question, the way people are not able to ask, now therefore able to ask them. But unfortunately, in a salon, it's not the case. And
oh,
I go left it, I know the line for too long.
yeah,
Thank you.
yeah. Thank you very much. We get another
No problem.
call. Let me take that call. Thank you so much, brother. VS Network. Hello, caller. Waiting on your name and who side you calling from?
Excuse me, let me answer this call. Hello, this is Nat here for again. I call from DC.
Hello, brother. Thank you so much for your call. And waiting on you take on the program, sir.
Yeah, I want to know what is the concern if we get the economic stabilization force now freedom. With if you say, you make I remember that time for the junta coup, that AFRC coup. People then clarifies what always no intervention. Look, I don't feel they can't take over military or whatever.
Me brother, sorry for the interruption, sir. You be there listen to the program when you join the program because we don't exhaust
I
that
don't join a
topic.
whole day today. Yeah, I understand. But
Yeah.
if I didn't want to talk, I didn't want to talk. And at least these are auditors report. I understand. That's you concern. Even the last segment we deal with that irregularities, they're diplomatic. If you check from an escrow with a 400,000 to the one in the highest, I think of 100 and something thousand. There is a vast disparity. Yeah, right in here. Make it right here. So not to look, government had for run. They say government. Right here. This is right here.
The drop-off will be on the
Sorry, I didn't Uber the travel car and goes. But I don't reach. All right, thank you, sir. Right here. Government had for run. Government not to let you welcome, sir. 5 times. Government not to let a sole trade business. Now a whole organization, something and the way they do things you don't want to do, but you're forced to do it. And people then they get angry because of opening a lot of embassies. The world has become a global village. You get for get in contact with other countries. And the only way you get for be able to get in contact with people is you have your embassy there. But I don't even know why people in the vex. They don't try out APC, everything they oppose. I understand the government should be accountable. But if everything boils down to criticism, anything the government do and a nitpick, you understand? There's a need for low-grade stabilization for Sierra Leone because the APC party really bent on removing this man by force. I don't think they will beat SLPP in the next 4 or 5 elections. So, and ECOWAS, they see the trend in the sub-region, they give a preempt. Like how Mr. Boy Jalobin say, there has been an agreement. And based on the geographical location, Sierra Leone is an ideal place. And we believe that if we get that thing, Sierra Leone, they forget. ECOWAS no can and for no pay no nothing to Sierra Leone. We must get some money from ECOWAS as an organization because we're not going to host the military or the naval base or the naval forces. They will not get nothing in return. Sierra Leone in peace. I don't know. Sierra Leone's peace is far relevant. The important part, any particular person in political aspiration. But something our makes when I spend 5 minutes to talk the good way this government don't do. And I ever one day still use 5 minutes for the 3-4 hours on a day on for talk. Who's good way matter be don't do? You will say it do good now, but there's always a but. Thank you for the opportunity again. Bye.
All right, I try not to interrupt you. I will just want to ask question. You know waiting.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah, I give the definition of irregularity. So you point where they say, oh, government act for run and stuff. I'm not able to understand waiting at the basis of that. So this not to the expenses, not only they highlight now. They highlight irregularities. So meaning that what you supposed to do, I'll be sure, and I make ask when you join the program because I'll be sure the categories.
I join them for long.
I show the categories where the report and you time done, but listen and then call me back because we'll get another call. Okay. But let's just listen, just clarify this. Again, my brother, they say we for talk the good things that we don't do. I don't know if you be watch that. I don't even have the last week program where I show waiting at the definition of the fourth estate. The media not there for can praise government. The media are there for all the government accountable. Let's try for pull that definition there. So for say, they say anything good, waiting bad for ask, say, let the government minimize this kind of irregularities. That's not a good thing, not a good talk that one day. So I for kind of say, the government, they do fine. So we not care about the irregularities. So now then you want for that do? Then they not go be disservice to the people of Sierra Leone? And as a matter of fact, the government gets more agencies them, more people them, where they even use government resources for speak about them policies them, for even propagate, exaggerate them policies them, the achievements them. So why me for come again and be part of that as well? No. Me, they come and hold them accountable. The things them whether they do wrong, for let them do right. Let I just find that definition. They so me brother, you energy where you can they use, not to say I don't appreciate where you they call, but the energy where you they use, VOS not ever talk good thing about that and stuff. Why you not speak to the topic? Look where you they downplay the irregularities. Government act for one. So where government act for one means say they not for be accountable, means say therefore withdraw money without any supporting document. So now you definition that of say government act for run. Listen to yourself, me brother. So if you able come with solution where go minimize the corrupt practices here, the irregularities here, the country go before. Not for just come and then propagate, because that's not a propaganda where you go praise more than, because the government, all the governments them, even the yourself. Now that's make the media day for put them on check. Because even abroad, almost all the governments them, then they say more than what they do. And that's not part of their work. So the media now, they keep them on check and say, no. It may not be as good as that. So then they hold you accountable. Let me take another call. So my brother, use your energy for like we all advocate, let we know they see the irregularities here for they continue year over year. Please, my brother, I saw you WhatsApp. Oh, don't miss you. Call me back. But I'll take another call. VS Network. Hello, caller. Waiting your name and say you call me from, please. Hello.
Hello?
Yes. Waiting your name and who say you call me from, sir?
Mr. Chabwa, the call from Virginia. Thank you so much for the program.
Hello, brother.
But I don't know if you know how audit do for an accountant. Because the auditors, they are limited. We're not going to better auditors in our country. I don't know why government hire more. But sometimes it takes 5 or 6 years before they audit one ministry. So they audit finance their life. That's why they don't audit these diplomatic missions. They will take another 5 years before they audit them again.
Not really though, because when they look now every year this though, now every year they audit. So not to 5 years.
No. When last they audit diplomatic mission?
Well, the numbers.
When they come, they audit everything which are they, like if they be audit, they this year when they audit, when they don't stop here. They will take another 2, 3, 4 years before they can audit again. That's what they audit alone. Most of the ministry diplomatic, just check. Last year they did not audit the diplomatic mission. They did not audit the year before last. It does take about 5 years. So they stop and then they can start back. So that's so they audit as alone. Not like here every year they do their audit. But some ministry and they not every year they audit them. The diplomatic mission, they're expensive for audit. The government will make sure they start them and they will give them resources for auditing. So they take 4 or 5 years. Just check the audit report them. That's what they are for. My concern is this government can be able to say the Commission of Inquiry will forbid the last one. But we all know more accounting. There's going to be Commission of Inquiry after BO, and there's going to be Commission of Inquiry. That's the truth. Because they are reckless, they are careless about the spending. I hope all that alone will come together, will galvanize together, put to energy, which whatever government is in power, hold it accountable. That should be our energy.
Thank you so much, my brother. Thank you. I echo that.
Because I don't care the beyond government administration tip. That money, what they talk about 100,000. Do you know how many schools it will be for in the village? Do you know how many health posts it will be for reduce for let alone die when they born? Do you know how many medication it will supply? If you look at Connaught, the last time I checked in Connaught, it was so deadly like resident was being. So, I mean, I don't care who's government in power. We all for user, even they are paying these diplomatic missions. Ambassadors, the civil servants who are working there, they are well paid. Even they pick it down to their picking, they get international schools where they attend, government is paying. Why be able to produce it that you're picking? For goodness sake, people say most of the audits will probably come up on a documentation issue. Man, we will make those ways for keep receipts. We get those ways for keep receipts. If you go buy something, they give receipt. Why can't you? A backup system, you can just scan it and put it in the iCloud or even your phone or other things. But Sierra Leone, this is time of all. The APC, the SFPP will all produce our strength. If now $1 missing, they'll shout about it until that government sober. That's the only way Sierra Leone could go before.
Thank you. Thank
I don't
you.
want to I don't want to wait. Thanks so much.
Yes, we
But
get.
that's the only way.
Yeah, we
That's
get
the
plenty.
only way.
Yeah, we get plenty of people that now na the call, na the line. Thank you so much, my brother. And I don't kind talk here me one for the yengi. But again, that not necessarily means say I no respect on our choice, but a nice way with the support. Let we not be fanatic. Let we not be extremists. Where you go say you know they see anything wrong with the person with the support, then they fundamentally get issue. WhatsApp, go ahead. What's your name and where you call it from, please?
This is concerned citizen, Mr. Kago.
Hello, concerned citizen. Thank you so much for we call we. And waiting you take on this program, sir. Go ahead, please.
Yeah, the thing where I just want to say, now the way how some people them try for downplay some facts them. And the caller before this one we just talked to, we tell them what's in irregularities them. The problem with you Sierra Leoneans, would they see the facts, but would they always, because of relationship, would they try for downplay them facts then they. If you not hold governments accountable for the bad things that happen in our country, now what are they hold? Opposition, we know they're in power. You know, the thing when the big problem here is they may ask for the job. They say they want the job. And when you can't ask for a job, you know, then give you the job. Whatever happened, now you don't get to hold responsible. You need to go hold nobody responsible. You need to go hold opposition responsible if the government do bad. And nobody they can babysit government. Say una do bad and tap on our back. Say, okay, well, at least una do so, una try, not just come on fine, una try again. No, nobody babysit government. Like I just said, the Western world and the whole government, they're accountable. They don't want to know what's happening, how you do and how you not do. As long as when you come, you do your audition for the job, you get the job. Whatever happened the way good, well, then go talk and small. Whatever happened the way bad, then they talk and boku. I don't see no government where they don't ever sit on the babysit. Then do bad and tap them behind them back. Say, oh yes, well, una try, but it not just work well no more house. No. Then they always look for that small side the one that they do mistake. Then they bring out to the public, make it look big. So I don't know where some people, I don't know because of relationship, like in try for they hide certain things. Then the opposition they give them chance for rule. How do they give them chance for rule? Now you're in the driving seat. It's like you being a driver, the passenger always something happen, saying a passenger make a accident. We're not train the driver. Now you in the driving seat, now you the control the steering, the pedals them, they won't get accident, you blame the passenger. Say, oh, that passenger make a accident. It don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. So thank you very much, Nakabobe. Sometimes you the school them people there where they talk things them. You they analyze, you they read what thing come out from them, you do your analysis them. You not blame nobody, you not blame government, or you not put you not put anything false against the government. Now what thing they happen, now you analyze. What someone they say, when they sit down at 2 hours, talk about the government. You know, government sit down at 2 hours, talk about the good the government they do. Of course, when they talk about the bad thing where they're supposed to do, wait, this bad thing where they do, we're not supposed to do.
The improvement side. What you want for see improve?
Exactly. Now this is the problem with then they get the one whole. I don't know if some man the way they talk, then they listen and they just wait for call, make them point. Because if when they listen to what you they talk, if you come for make your contribution, you go talk something sensible. Not for like you don't talk say, oh well, now they analyze no more, when they just put you for the government. Of course, if the government not do what it's supposed to do, then therefore tell them, thank you so much, Mr. Kabo. Thank you so much for the time we give me.
All right. Thank you so much, my brother. But again, we will continue for do it we for do for country. Let God bless you, sir. Thank you.
Definitely. You too. Merry Christmas.
Hello, caller. Hello. Caller, you dey get we? All right. Unfortunately, we go go to another caller because we look like it away. VS Network. Hello, caller. Waiting on your name and who side they call we from?
Good evening, sir. I'm concerned citizen.
Hello.
Good
yeah.
evening.
Merry Christmas, sir.
Merry Christmas to you, and thank you so much for this brilliant and balanced analysis. I respect the fact that you bring in several years back to last administration, and that is quality work. We appreciate that because we need to put things into context and to educate our people, and I thank you for that.
Thank you.
A previous caller called and talked about a lot of stuff, which some of it was just really, hopefully they will encourage looking at different ideas for a little bit. They even talk about ECOWAS coming into our country for what? You know what I'm saying? For what? We are not at war. But anyway, I don't want to go into all this. What I want to say, Mr. Kagbo, I want to give a shout out, a Merry Christmas to the people of Sierra Leone, and I thank the Sierra Leone people. With all this craziness, with all this difficulty, with everything within the go on our land, the Sierra Leone people now get involved with the craziness. You see, so we get a lot for grateful for that. Our land, with everything within the go on, overwhelming majority of our people still are very peaceful, you know, and continue to keep the country that peaceful. So may the Lord, the new year way they come in, may the Lord bless our country and continue this way, because security is the key, my brother. Yeah. Thank you very much, and please continue with the analysis. We learn a lot from you. Thank you.
Thank you, as always. I learn a lot from Una as well, particularly you. You always get your comments then short and sweet. Thank you so much. Let God bless and continue for listening. Then we go to another call. Thank you. VS Network. Hello, caller. Waiting on your name and you say they call we from?
Hello, my name is Eric. I call from Dallas.
Hello, brother Eric. Thank you so much for your call. And waiting on you take on the program tonight, sir. Merry Christmas, by the way.
I did listen to the program and I see a lot of people that blame SLPP and EPC for salon issues. For me, I get a very different approach.
All right, that's good. Let me get your approach.
Yeah, I feel say blaming them two parties and they for we issues. It's like blaming a tree in leaf for the bitterness of the fruits of the tree. We major issue now we country, I believe in our mindset. If we can work on that day, it will help with a lot. The things same way they celebrate in our salon, they're so off. And until we come to that realization that we were able to see black as black and white as white, then two parties then go to pray on the division we already did. I will tell you, for instance, right now we all know how tickets cost there for Go Salon. Somebody within APC go tell you, say, oh yeah, the ticket cost very high, this, that. Somebody with the SLPP go tell you, say, bo, now global, it's happening everywhere. So how you want for, we're not even true to ourselves. We're not true to ourselves. And until we begin work on with mindset, we begin to make people, they sensitize people, they make people, they know, say, clock tower, government build clock tower, not to advancement. Where government build road, not to advancement. It's merely, they are merely doing their job. It's as if you're glad for papa because you pull chop money in a house. For goodness sake, if you born, you picking them. You pull chop money in a youth. Would that them for glad for you? No, you're just doing your job. You're just doing your job. And Salon, me, I can always say Salon not to country we ask for please. People, politicians in the build clock tower, people they dance for them. How much if them people in the tower then give we good, stable electricity? Then give we good, we go practically worship them. We go practically worship them. But they are not doing it. They're not they do them. And then they build clock tower, people then they celebrate them. So that shows you how, I mean, sorry, but that shows you how naive we be. For somebody can give we clock tower, they will begin dance for her. Somebody build road, we begin dance for her. A few of what you build road, we have to know first how much the road cost. If the road, you can't tell we say it costs several millions, oh no, say 1 kilometer stretch of, we know almost 1 kilometer stretch of road for cost. We know glad for you, but a few people they're not listening. So me, in my own opinion, we mindset the things that we celebrate, then go a long way. If we work on that, and then two party, then go left for big full way. A lot of people who they talk now, so say oh APC and co-op, SFP co-op. Me brother, I can tell you now, say if we go there, would they do worse? Would they do worst? Would they do more than what they do? So we only herald them because now they own visible. Now they control with natural resources. Now they know we they see. But the average Sierra Leonean, not honest, not get compassion for encompassing nothing. And these are the things that they make onto the like China when they not service God and they thrive. Okay, Mr. I'm done now. Bye.
Yeah, oh my goodness. I just hate because we get plenty calls them. But they are call we back. You they make a whole lot of sense. When you start first for talk, and I be kind of feel say go heavy for understand, but the way we break them down, oh my goodness, 100% I agree with you, sir. Thank you so much for your call.
Okay.
God bless.
I'll call back. Okay.
Please, yes. All right, let me take another call. WhatsApp, go ahead, please. Waiting on your name and where they call you from.
Hello, viewers. This is Umaru the call.
Hello, Brother Omar. Thank you so much for your call. And waiting on you take on the program tonight, sir. And Merry Christmas.
Yeah, thank you. Wish you the same. I hope see the program on the Auditor General.
Yes, yes.
You see, Mr. Kanu, the politicians then are no get sense. Sorry, Mr. Kagbo, you know, see me always mistake the Kagbo. No blame you.
No, that's okay. That's okay. We all salon mix up.
Exactly. You see, people afraid for understand something. Accountability don't be the government don't set precedent in that country. If you not allow or you not agree for get account now, where you come out, somebody they can get account for you. Then one the way then they try for way Auditor General make way people feel say now which aunt now. Now so them they talk they list you program during the time of Ernest by Chroma. Now so you be the voice out the economical issue in that country. They tell where them they then comfortable and feel say by that time you wanna be SLPP just the effect for a regime change.
Yeah.
They elected the same people, and then they cry which ones. At that country we see them car with motorcar then buy motorcar, government buy motorcar, then count the motorcar on radio, then people and go to amnesty, don't all that different number come. Then people late today, we would the one only accountable then say now which ones. Within that country, twice a particular government they go into world richest list, African richest list, African president, when a rich president. Twice in that country, they elected the people and facing a witch hunt. And the same way people and facing in a witch hunt, they want the waiting a power now. We no one give account. Where they feel say then go dodge. Believe me, wait and come on a power, then go get account. This one, nobody know the job accountability. And the president be talk something, he say ain't gonna be the last. We know say he know to him go be the last, and he know to him go ever be the last. He get forget account. We see where then dodge, then forge hotel bill. These that people and dodge, then feel say they don't judge. Believe me, where then come on a power, they go get account. So the audit result, the audit report, where the parliament they try for manipulate the ACC for because then they try for do now for reduce the ACC or for threaten the ACC, let them not take action. Then me say that them pretend like they take action. and we don't see the past auditor general report, they even discuss them. So what do they tell the politicians? What do they tell one day? Because why I say politicians, only the executive, the parliamentarians, everybody in a politician in that country. When you come out, now you do give account. So now that number they tell you. Then one thing again, just like this whole thing, this caller made the talk. The caller make very important point, Mr. Kagbo Usa Udinaya. You don't ever see governments make road, people and get out the car and dance, say they for go opener. In fact, people in the, you know, they happen, they don't get that time. Now, Saruna, only place you feel so we see government build school, they get at the old town, people then they stop work, teacher then they stop for go teach, market woman then they stop, they say government they go open road. Yeah, you know they happen, yeah, they don't get time. Because the government is not in work, they do not that people elect for. So
Exactly.
the caller we call that a very, very, very good point in make. The people and who left this SFPP APC business, it's high time we all self to accountable, not only the politicians. They will not that no we get for talk, but the auditor, then one even the one now, where been the APC before, where they feel say they don't go SFPP now, and the audit report not cover or the COI not cover them now. Believe me, the other COI they cover them. Nobody need to jump accountability. So
Yeah.
this let the dodge no more, let the parliament dodge for, or let the parliament they collaborate with the executive for dodge accountability. We know so when they come on a power, other CEO they come and COI they come on and go say again which ones. So they wait. We will not say Salona film. We already
Well,
subscribe to Netflix. We sit on the watch. Thank you very much.
yeah, thank you very much, brother
Mm.
Umar. Thank you. God bless. And before I take the other calls, them, I just want to talk small within the previous caller and Umar Youssef. You know, the previous caller, like I say, excuse me, I mean, they feel say it want for make a high level, but the way it broken down, 100% I agree with them. And at that repeatedly, I don't listen. Yeah, let we they ask how much something cost, and we do cost and benefit analysis before ever we even get themselves sedentary. But when we then now with workplace, they don't give you job duty. So you want tell me say after when you don't work per day, you don't do your job. Only if you exceed your job expectation, now you boss go come and pat you, oh, great job, and then begin kind of hail you. But if you just do as expected, what's not a big deal? Now that's the hire you for do. The job where they hire you for do, now you for do. When you not do that job, they fire you. You don't go say, oh well, even though now they pay me, but I don't do the job to expect as expected, so now for clap for me. No. Anyway, I'll go back to the call stem because we get plenty calls there where they wait. VS Network. Hello, caller. What's your name and who say they call with one, please? WhatsApp guide, please.
The same old boy, Jalo Jamboria, sir.
Yes, Mr. Jamboria. Go ahead, sir.
Mr. Tiafoy, they try for justify what is not justifiable and is politicizing it.
Yes.
You see, now we begin try for be realistic and honest in Sierra Leone. Sierra Leone does not belong to political parties. It belongs to Sierra Leoneans.
Yes.
And as a matter of fact, whether you call yourself Makono, because he is a Makono, Tiafoy, whether you call yourself Temne, you call yourself Vai, Galines, Bandi, Kuranko, we all get Malinke Fulani origin. I make we get common surnames in Sierra Leone. This me versus us. Now we stop her now. If APC been get figures way higher in the dysfunctional management of the state, and SLPP gets the same dysfunctional management, but with lower figures, that does not justify them being better. In the protocols of criminality, one evidence is enough to incriminate somebody.
Yeah.
It no matter whether the evidences amount to billions. You see, now begin to think critically and logically. He quoted me, but he did it for the wrong reason. 2024, now begin do justice to Sierra Leone. Sierra Leone has a potential to have trillions of dollars. But if we continue with this attitude, we versus them, me versus you, lucky with the and some of you no mix pa lucky. No change now. No left for begin point finger where we all dirty. Pot for left for call kettle black. We are all filthy. We are all corrupt. We are all ignorant of who we are. Let us do research about who we are and find out the truth. When we find out the truth, sometimes that's okay will go before. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. Well said. Thank you very much. And this that VOS stand for, but for some reason, some of we brothers them, I don't know if they feel say VOS. Not to SLPP they pay for VOS for one, not to APC they pay for VOS for one. Anyway, we'll go with more calls. VOS network. Hello, caller. What you say they call from, please?
Yeah, hello?
Yes.
Hello?
Go ahead, please. Yes, go ahead. You're
Yeah,
on now.
how you do, sir?
I did do well, my brother. Thank you.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
I've been on the time for like come through the phone, but it kind of I've been struggle for go through.
Okay,
Anyway,
I'm glad you.
I name Eddie. Yeah,
Yes.
na my first time for call. I just want to know more. Now, who's the way you can come on? No, show can come on.
Okay. On Sundays, actually, meal show na Thursday night. You can all late now, mostly in Europe, but with the come
Yeah,
weekends
from
for the.
England.
Okay, so Thursday I can come on Thursday and 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So England now it will be 1 o'clock morning. But we get show Saturdays, and Saturday
Okay.
shows 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, and England will be 10 o'clock p.m. And on
Okay.
Sundays we get shows that win at 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time and 8 o'clock p.m. Yeah. So now we schedule.
So there's still time for a call in. It will be
Yes.
like is it Thursdays? Is it the one you say 1 o'clock?
Thursdays it can be late, but I go try just check we Facebook page. I go try for post the schedule of the programs them, and when they plan for get programs them, we
Anyway,
probably
okay. That just comment on the topic we they deal with right now because I'm the first time this today for liable come online. I want to ask now, when are the last time you go to salon? You actually go to salon, sir?
not too late. Not put on
Yeah,
so.
okay. All right. Yeah, because me actually I go salon just about a year ago. No, even a year. Just a little less than a year I left it. Actually, this audit report we comment on so and all things. And me, I just want to only highlight what I put on is that it doesn't matter waiting anybody don't take anybody don't thief. Now waiting the happen at the ground. Now we care about. That country it really the struggle, salon the struggle at the moment. Could you imagine? Country we just over a year ago, the dollar about 1 million something. Right now, it don't go almost double. They say the kind of more keen on the economic side of things. Them, I can let you to come up with talks, especially for do with the dollar in go and up, the drastic way the dollar don't go up. And I mean, I can just want to let you give you lights. So we the people who don't know much, for all we know, waiting you feel say, don't cause how this dollar don't go from 1 million something just a few months ago, and all of a sudden it don't go so much. The way we don't do, because business is them, people in the struggle is just too much. That country, to be honest, me, I know they support no party, to be honest, and even if I get any affiliation with any other party, but that don't mean say, they particularly say, okay, this is APC are for support APC, or SFP are for support SFP. Now, waiting actually they go on at the ground and we care about. And that country, they struggle too much. Could you imagine people in the charge and lights them 1 million loan for charging lights? They even take you, to be honest, if it take you 1 million loan for charging lights, it take you for 2 weeks. Perhaps you go for, things are so hard now, the country, business and then close, this government only listen. And I just see, I think you figures the way you put, I think in the time for compare, and just if the new Leons that one day, yeah, now new Leons that one day, that 90 something, that's something, if you convert them to dollar, then they have very huge amount of money. All the money they are within people in the they know they account for, you finally, me, the other time, I think, I don't know who that we talk to. Now, I don't know the other day I listened to your program. Now, you talk about fourth estate or something. Now, the very points and the way Sierra Leone name, and get for look at the fourth estate, and then for put pressure, what I mean, and get so much to do. Things like investigative, I call them journalism, we, you able, things and the way they do that, then consider them, you go undercover, check them people and because now corruption, any other thing, corruption and they do, and the people in the struggle, me, anyway, at the least I will follow your program anyway. For now, I will say thanks.
And I will reply to your comments because we get plenty calls them, but I want to let you know very well, say,
Okay.
me an economist and I study in Canada and I work for the government in Canada, not to brag, I brag, but I don't they work for the Canadian government as economist for over 15 years, over 16 years. So so clearly, and again, just follow the programs. Then I can talk about the economy of Salone. And I think 3 weeks back, I even talk about the consequence of this big debt where the government just they get itself into, and what it will mean for the country and the hardship we will create. I don't talk about that. And thank you for what you call. And just for let you know, plenty of the thing that they currently gone so now the country right now. I don't talk about them. I even predict them. Say by November, going to January, the country get for harder, and we get for see more taxes because of that IMF conditionality and stuff like that. So we don't talk about all this. People who they follow, then will definitely agree with me. Say yes, even when the government just take over from the that report, that GTT report. I sort of talk about a lot of things there. And one thing where we talk about during that report there, now where they be say APC spend under Anescoma, then spend so much for construct 1 kilometer road. And the report we talk a whole lot of things. So now where similar thing they happen, people want for focus on the thing where the government they tell them say now this not the benefit, but then they ask about the cost, just like how one of the previous caller asked, but how much it cost? It worth the cost where it cost? If the answer is no, they're waiting for Gladdy, then waiting at the benefit. So but anyway, we get plenty people on the line. So let me try for take maybe the last 4 calls them, and the one they want not go to take, I do apologize, but this not Christmas Eve, we'll get for end a little bit early. VS Network, hello caller, waiting on your name and side they call we from, please.
That's your point.
Yes, sir.
Look, I tell God, thank you. It only take almost 30 minutes for I get through again. Well, you do exactly what you always do. When I get off the phone, you go ahead and put what I'm more thing what me not say.
Okay, pause your time. Pause your time.
Okay.
Are they wait till you finish, because few times where are the time for engage you, we they go for very long. So I make people like you call as many times as possible. So how you want treat you now? Wait, hold it. I pause your time. When you say something, where I want for clarify things, you say, oh no, I allow you for finish. Then when you finish, I respond, then you complain back. Hey, but me brother, me brother, you need to do justice to yourself. Okay, I go quiet, and let you time roll, and then if necessary, I go comment on whatever you go say. But if it's not necessary, I go just move on to the next call. Thank you.
Okay, I go back and start with us. I will start. You always do that. And obviously, you ever don't get draw. Maybe it confuse me with somebody else. But most of the time, when I make the points, as I get off the line. In your summary, they put something different. Women not say. For example, there's no point in a conversation with you until you say you for dinner as a member of the fourth estate for the praise, sing the praises of the government. I don't never say that one day. I just say about things is sincere. You can spend just because you say your responsibility as a member of the fourth estate and for highlight the things that the government not they do right. But that not mean say if the government do something the government do something right, for highlight them. That does not mean your praises singing their praises. Mr. Boy Jallo, now my own brother and I'm the coach. I've been telling the start of the program. Bobo na the big one. So we tell you economy. The name Tiafo Pakono means talk true. I am the son of my father. I'm not afraid for telling anybody true. The thing. I think it's just annoying, like constantly. Why do you guys spend 99% of the time just like nothing good is going on in Sierra Leone? Mr. Jallo said, I'm trying to justify things that is not justifiable. Ow. I just look.
Okay, pause the time. You want become a nuisance, my brother. You want become a nuisance now. Pause your time. You they come now VOS. You know they contribute on the topic where they talk about. Now this same thing they say every time we call. Oh, VOS not get anything good for say about the government. Nothing. Contribute to the topic. And look the comment where you make, the comment where they talk about the diplomatic missions, then the irregularities involving that. You comment, even acknowledge the irregularities. Waiting at you comment, you say, "Oh, government act for one." It make any sense? It make any sense to you?
Listen. The reason why Mr. Boy Jallo say
so to me, let's just finish me, brother.
Okay, all right.
This not democracy. If you feel say listening or watching VOS, we need to say or do what you want, I go advise you for watch VOS. That is simple. Because they say, oh, we need to talk anything good about the government and stuff like that. But you come now, we give 3 minutes. You can say everything what you want for say good about the government. Nobody will stop you. Do that. This is not democracy.
You say, Mr. Look, Allah talk like get off the phone. You contradict yourself. You say, these are VOA. I know they contribute to the topic with it. They you say that democracy, let's talk anything I want for talk.
No,
if I don't contribute to the topic, you say I don't contribute to the topic. What come I tell you? Say, waiting no one talk about how they talk. Hey, let me tell you, you deal with a lot of people now. There's this thing called digital footprint. Some of you will subscribe, don't mean you believe in 100% on ideology or what they talk. No, we join for a encounter because you're sitting there for hours bashing the government, there's nobody to respond. So if I get opportunity for call, I'm going to speak my mind. If me not get off, anytime I get chance at the join, if you suit you block me, then I know.
No.
Once I log in, at the join, you know, I will join.
Let pause your time. Let pause your time, my brother. You get communication issue. You know, not like for go personal, but you get communication issue. You don't even understand what people in they say. You kind of one of the extremist supporters them. You they think one way and one way only, and that's wrong. That's not to the purpose of VOS. The purpose of VOS now for push Salongo before. If you tell me specific thing where I say we're wrong. Now so you they argue. Tell me.
I'll tell you.
From what I don't say all along today. Tell me exactly what I say we're wrong.
But look, Mr. Kabo,
yes.
I am one of the religious. Every day they listen. The Saturday program, that lady, you once I get the ample time at the joint.
No, again, let me just answer that question there. From where I come on the air. Hold it. Again, this now something for let we understand each other. From where I come on the air, tell me exactly what I say we're wrong. Tell me, and let people hear you and say.
Allow me. You don't tell me that. Say what you wrong.
Okay. Yes. Tell me what
regarding to me. Regarding to me.
Okay.
You understand? I don't care all that nonsense you don't say from the start of the program to now. Waiting me not talk. I don't never tell you say late. My brother. Yeah.
La pause your time. You say we not ever say something good about the government. Okay.
No,
so
that's not what I say. I'll tell you what I say. I say me when I spend at least 5 minutes to highlight the good things that when I ask the government for do some corrective measures. That no message and make effort for make them corrective measures.
And let allow you time for go because you see you need to allow decent conversation. I ask you.
But that's your opinion. That's your opinion.
And allow you time for go.
All right. Mr. will tell you, say, they allow decent communication. That's your opinion, and that's my opinion. Because I don't find out that somebody did not kind of this program, they swear SLTP government, and you say amen. Go back and check them. And what you did, I say, to APC. Somebody swear the minister. You say amen to that one lady women called from New York. One day, now, all those things. And you're supposed to be objective, you're supposed to be neutral. But sometimes you lift emotions and they on your sleeve. Look, when we call, which I want to talk about that is about. Always the time
you 3 minutes done. I don't know if I go use. I don't know if I go use 5 minutes. You don't talk all. Look the one way you say. All waiting I talk today. You're not able to say I said this particular thing. We're wrong. So if I not say something wrong,
you praise the government. You propose to praise the government.
Oh my goodness! Anyway, have a good day. Have a good day, sir. It's just terrible. You're not able for pinpoint say, Mr. Kagbo, this thing where you say is not accurate, it's wrong. If you say that, and then I realize, say, yes, I say something wrong, I will apologize. But for say, all waiting that they say, it not matter to you as long as it not be praising the government. Seriously, my brother? So that's not what you care about for praise the government? You don't care about how we for improve things then? You don't care about the things that we're lacking at the country, they bow. Me brother, and then you say somebody swear the government and me say amen. Look how childish you be. You didn't listen to me program work in the end. Not to me they say dear Allah will not swear them because now then they run we country. If we swear them, that's where they catch. It means the country that they go before. How many times at the end we program with that talking point there? Is it now waiting you just want for ye? And the extremist mentality then they spoil we country. And now you they talk about what is wrong if I be a PC for crying out loud. Not only fundamental right for belong, but the constitutional right for belong. So if I tell you, say, well, some of you now not even think twice. How the whole time where election don't come, I get this platform. I be campaign for APC if I believe in APC. I be campaign for them, nothing for wrong. At the end of the day, left to you if you want for watch or not. But I will use my platform and campaign. So nothing wrong. But I don't make a repeatedly one thing where I make clear, I need to do this for position. Now, any political party, because in the first place, I declare them clearly. So me not to sin, and me not the kind somebody will not believe in breaking the law for my own personal gain. I not believe in that. So I not qualify for get any public position of that country day. So waiting at the incentive, if not to the law for my country. So some of them not even think critically for assess waiting at they do now. Yeah. And before you they call this multiple times, even the first table where I begin first the APC time them. Ebo, Oscar hypocrite supporter me go be publicly at the bash APC. And I they call them to the table, even this dialogue. How many times I don't say they not do them in the interest of the country? So that's so much supporter me go be publicly at the bash me party and then secretly assembling at the supporter. But una self, una think twice, really. Una think critically before ever. Again, everybody entitled to your opinion, but we get waiting and call the reasonable man. You talk say, oh, I really do this, I only do this. Well, I don't do for over 2 hours. Even say, oh, you say this thing, we're wrong. And the numbers them, the interpretation of the numbers them, question them. So what's in your problem, my brother? Or just for that say, oh, hey bro, I want less salon better, yeah, my brother. I want good governance and I want similar thing where we enjoy now for being a salon. We capable na salon. But somebody like you, where the leaders them, the politicians them, they use for una intimidate people them. Like you can. You they call severally, yes, we appreciate what you they watch and stuff. But most times you they come deliberately for derail the program. So now I make you say, oh, I go talk anything where I want for talk about and stuff. Now so you go be constructive. Now this way, this attitude that we go to push the country go before. And then Tiwa we they talk about and you go bring and come just for derail the program. Look the 5 minutes we I don't use for talk about the Tiwa not necessary. And I quiet now, wait let you call done, and then you complain back. And I'll take more calls then. And I will take 3 more calls and then I will wrap up because I really want for sure the particular irregularity in terms of the president in office. And then I go end with that assessment day. VS Network. Hello, caller. What's your name and where they call from, please?
It's Ezekiel. They call from Washington.
Hello, brother Ezekiel. Thank you so much for what you call. And what's your take on the program tonight, sir? Again.
Yes, before I go into that, I just want to let you know, strategy this last caller used.
Yes,
like
yes.
You spend another 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Where you for don't get a lot of credible contribution. It's a strategy, so not get sidetracked unless it's really necessary for obviously somebody they abuse the whole process, then you jump in. But just let that person time lapse, then you respond to what you need for respond to. Don't buy into that.
Yeah, I know cut you word Ezekiel. I do that, but it's all like it still bother him. So it still drag me. And again, I just not want for like how they say perception is reality. If you talk all them thing in there and all respond, the new people them then go interpret and say, yes, that's true. Of what they say about me and VOS. You know, I be on the quiet. I even tell them I go quiet till you time done. But anyway, thank you. Go ahead, sir.
So I know say somebody because earlier on try to put basically the onus and the heaviness on the Sierra Leonean people about how we hold the people and politicians accountable and try for recall for the things the way we want. We want to let people know what's in at the democratic education level where people get in the country. Not that much, you know. And so when we get a platform and the fear of we who they call and try for whole government accountable, now that will help in the process. Okay for let somebody call and talk about what in the government or achieve, that's fine. The media own position now for let them recall some things the way they're supposed to do, way they not they do. Now that's then therefore. Then for do them across with any other possible way they in service. Because we now human beings them even now advanced world where democracy don't over 100 years, now the media still now they call out things them. Opposition, you know, like somebody else be say, oh, APC always want this government. Now make them call their opposition for always call out the one way they na power. Period. We APC been there, Ben Kavala and others, we see them waiting they call APC out. And we all applaud them for that because see things and they do wrong. Opposition for be vibrant. But right now the opposition not vibrant. All kind of things don't besiege them. We all know. You know, not a secret, we all know. And the media within the country is not strong, and we all know what they happen. Anybody way lousy like this. This caller, you know, mainly focus on just why you they call out this government, why you they call out this government. So just imagine if you did not the country.
Yeah.
Even besides the government, just imagine other people when are supporters when they are completely covered by the wing of the government, because we don't see, and this not to made up thing, we don't see something they happen now during the campaign time now both Kailang area where then the security then they show them what thing happen. Instead the one way then don't beat up now they arrest. You know, we don't want that. You know, and will be me. I've been they say the same thing. They tell way them they push Bill around. We say we don't want this. We want let people and they for call out things the way they go wrong, so that everything will be better for we people at all. The reality is like if you they call in the love of Sierra Leone, come on, get open mind. You know, and I'm not naive at all to the difficulty way democracy they face in Africa. Yes, being way tribe not they. Now just party tribe they are difficult. How much more would they in a country where tribe they play different dialects? Even the idea of anti-corruption, unless there is a policy one day we will come with a leadership way the anti-corruption forget at least 5 or 4 of the major tribes them where they all they get anti-corruption. Now the only way that they will get a level playing field, whether you're in government or not, then there 4 or 5 key people and they therefore left them, somebody can oversee them, but in you one possible way they oversee them, not for overpower them. If we not set up, even the judges, then they say, oh, if we change policy, take the major 10 tribes and get all judges from those tribes. In case one die, now from that tribe before Pulam, Lord, we see if they're not going to begin speak out in voting terms. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Brother Ezekiel. Thank you. God bless. Dear, I beg, I know say they call them Boku, but let this be the second last caller, please. VS Network. Hello, caller. What's your name? And say they call we from, please.
Hello, my name is Eric, and I've been called up. I've been listening on our program, and I just this waiting happened just not just kind of confirm what I've been trying to say. We're not true to ourselves as a country. Here is somebody they call you and tell you, they dictate for tell you say, if I only say good things about the country when good things are not happening there.
Well,
Happen there.
with all fairness, some quarters there were good things they happen. With all fairness,
Yes,
but
okay, yes, yes.
yes,
Let
because
retract and of course,
even
exactly.
a dictator self go get few things then good way he go do in the country, because it's
Yes,
all
that is
about the perception and the people that
that is
would
that is true.
benefit. Yeah. So
That is
yeah.
true. So let retract that.
Yes,
But
please. Thank
basically,
you.
waiting I want for say. Make I just give you an instance what happened some years back. We didn't get this show about China and Nikki, where they're missing a women empowerment program.
Oh
Now, what you
yes.
make they bring this? Yeah, what you make they bring this show up because it not involve anything about government. This was between us, the citizens, and we vote and we say whether now be a candidate. There were China and Nikki in that program. I know they pick on anybody. I just they highlight issues. She was in that program. Of course, we all know how the program didn't go. There was another lady with a called Kamare. Kamare was in that program. She had a very motivating story. A very motivating story coming from a poor background. I think 16 siblings, school them all. At the end of the day, come out for be somebody. Now, when we vote, if was calmly, you see how diaspora as well as Salon people then throw them weight behind China and Nikki. We've been cause people then talk about almost man them this. So man be David for China and Nikki not calling him. What am I saying? Now, we as a nation, we get choice for select. We select mediocrity. Delicately, where is China and Nikki? We don't know. Where is Kamare? I think she's somewhere in France also doing very well. So the things we celebrate as a nation, they are so off. I can guarantee you, say that guy we call you, he's not highly placed in politically. So now somebody where they mean that you say, "Bra, angry or bra, what's happen?" But it force you for tell you, yeah, I don't see but them people then they go come na Facebook, then go make people them plabber for them political party. Then when they make them text you about, hey, bro, the country money right now, what's happening, send for me. But you're campaigning for these people. You're campaigning for them. You're telling people they make them vote for them. Vote for the same hardship where you come with us. So we're not true to ourselves. In my opinion, waiting I feel say maybe institutions like UNAM for embark on, it's really sensitizing people them about the things them where they make nations grow.
Yeah.
Countries like China, they not believe God, but they believe in hard work. They believe in integrity. And these things, then they make a nation go. These are what they call leadership capital. Then they make a nation go. Sensitizing people, let them know waiting at the responsibility to the country, waiting at the government's responsibility to them. Government merely supposed to set the stage. Give we good light, give we good road, and that's it. Make government not go be themselves. If they give we work, that's fine. But they basically need for create the enabling environment. That is their role to we. And we are role now for make sure say we make use of them opportunities. Then I think if people know them, then thing and it will help you a lot. Talking about helping others, compassion. If we have compassion for each other, that fuel tanker disaster. I'm sorry for the one that were lost in life, but enough for being happy. There is no way for people be bent on helping each other. People never been die that much. Because if I know say this company Salomon and they lost it, so what can I do to help him? Not to how I go benefit from in losses. Man already lost it.
Yeah, unfortunately, time don't beat you, and thank you so much. Then we take the last call. I know say calls more calls than they, but yeah, me fambulem. This is not Christmas Eve, so thank you so much, my brother. Let God bless and all you great points. Them, I learn a lot from you and all the callers then tonight. But I'll take the last call. So dear, I beg, the one the way unable the call say unable take. Dear, I apologize. VS Network. Hello, caller. Waiting on your name and who side they call from, please?
Yeah, Mr. Kawo. Thank you again. I'm calling from Virginia.
Yes.
Yeah, I just want to say, I don't know, the any program, the way in, fine, because the last three callers are all, I don't know why you really argue with that DC caller and you don't even argue with these people there, because there are two. After that DC caller, whatever the DC caller was doing, now the same thing they all do. They not even discuss the program because they were focusing on the guy, which I think it was wrong. We should have focused on the topic, and you should have suggested them like
the guy,
say everybody.
Yeah, just a moment. Yeah, just a moment, sir. The guy, they attack me repeatedly. Okay.
Okay.
They attacked me.
But if you observe, they were attacking the guy too. He was not there to defend himself. So, but don't forget about that. Let's move on.
No, but
what I'm saying, I say the strength of Sierra Leone now. One of our institutions still standing is the audit. They have brought up a report, and that report is an examining report against the government of the day, which are the strength and which are with energy. For call out the government that this is unacceptable. That's what we should be doing by now. Unless Mr. Jalo, who say, if somebody thief 1 deal or somebody thief a pen, I think it's equal to the person who thief a billion. Perhaps that pen is able to thief at that time. If we were put in a position for thief billion, he will thief billion. Thief not thief. Whatever that have been misused by our government. That's it. If we don't affect lives, that's alone. If we don't change people their lives, that's alone. The poor people. Let's put strength together, and if I campaign against this government, that's unacceptable. If the anti-corruption self, you need to invite Ben Kefala, they can tell we what's the strategy. How you going to retrieve all that money? And I hope if your brother is being called out, we know we can support our brothers against the people's money. He was in that position, or he is in that position, not because for thief, they get money, they pay in salary, they take care of innocent. But if they call out for investigation, I hope we support the institution for investigating and bring back the people's money. I think that should be the focus and thought in Sierra Leone. And that I just call for continuing. I hope all Sierra Leone will come on board and launch a campaign and work towards Salone, Mama Salone, not individual interests. Thank you so much, Mr. Kawu.
Yeah, thank you thank you so much, my brother. Well said. And for the last call, thank you so much. And again, fumble them. I want to know, say, me in the first place, that the country that's making fact few people that don't ask we say they want to contribute financially to VOS, but for lack we not get outside influence, we make and deliberately say no, we don't want no financial contribution in the sense that you go want tell we how for run VOS. Why we do that? And for let we continue for put the country first, for care about the development of that country there. So I'm for say boku thank you to now. But let I end with again I want to specify the president office, because repeatedly that when they talk about the MCC score, the fight against corruption, and plenty other things them we not suppose for they see this amount of irregularities na audit report. And una member Lara Taylor Pierce, they say professional misconduct from 2021. Now 2023 they done so. So that by itself a corruption. Next time, if I remember, I go show now the definition of corruption, where people and they use that word they very loosely, feels in just financial embezzlement. Now in no more now the definition of corruption. But clearly, when you do something for get undue benefit or advantage, that is corruption. So una ask una self, why President Bill ask the audit service for exclude the office of the president, the office of the vice president, and the office of the first lady? Why he ask? The answer is simple, in my opinion. It just means, say, in no one let down they be the center of the political campaign, that June election. It's very clear. So that particular action day, that part of corruption, for una way they narrow the definition of corruption. That is corruption. Because you deliberately stifle the process for gain unduly. That is corruption. But again, let I go to this amount. Me fambulem, when I look at the last line before the total, so 22,570,463 leons. Again, as I say, it must have been a typo, but this is not the new leons. So let us show una the calculator, because in fact on Thursday I will take the almost the current rate when I close to 22,000 per dollar, the old leons. So if now new leons, 22, almost 22 leons per dollar. But this, during the report, according to waiting the right here, they use 18.645 per dollar, leon per dollar. So you see why I say it will be the new leons, because it put them 18.645. If it not be the old leons, enough will be point, if it will be comma, and then because it will be in thousands. Okay, like if it will be 18,645 leons, if not be the old leons. But because of now the new leons, now it puts the dot. So I believe say I don't know how they go correct them, but I just think say I for bring come to una attention for let una know say most of it now the new leons, and the sideway now the old leons they put all the zeros them. So you will see the numbers really plenty. So, but again, for people let unable understand the gravity of this particular action, this thing where we call say na mismanagement or na irregularity. Okay, so this irregularity, I just want to show now the dollar equivalent based on waiting then currently use as the conversion, okay, the rate. So let us show now me calculator. So una go see how the calculator. So for the president in office specifically, the amount where now the irregularities where they say la put them back, they say now bank withdrawals without supporting documents. So clearly, we all know if you begin pull money from your account and not tell you waiting and what you doing for your stuff, that's not the right approach. So, but anyways, this fall under irregularity, and let we just do the math now. So una go see exactly how much it cost. So 22,570 and then 463. So this Now them put exactly as a day. So if this amount you divide them by 18.647 as the equivalent, when I look how much it come to, so meaning just that aspect, again, in addition to, when I remember what I talked about the imprint, we not retire, the impressed, sorry, we not retire. So this one, where they withdraw from the bank account of the country, the consolidated fund, I presume they are, without supporting document. So in dollar term, it come to $1,210,407. $1,210,407. So me fumble them let's say $1.2 million. Una tell me this is not just one component to, not to the one where probably them fake receipts and stuff, because it therefore happen. Unless if they wait and do forensic audit before we go see that. But this not the one way blatant I go put and so. Now here we see now money where they withdraw, do not get any supporting document, irregularity. So this not just the office of the president. And when we look the total in terms of other ministries, them, let me look at the total and see the huge difference. So most of the irregularities, if for done at the president in office, and tell me waiting for make of such president. So now let me look at the total amount, how much it can per dollar. So 29,308 761.5. And then you divide that by 18.645. So the total money them when they withdrawn at the consolidated account without supporting document. Now $1,571,936.79. So when you minus the president money, my brother, just imagine minus the president money, where again now 1.2 something. So meaning that the president almost all the money where they withdraw from the account, where they not show proper supporting document, now from the president in office. So that one day, una tell me now the definition that of lead by good example. If you, the president, you will say you go now for make corruption unfashionable, but yet you office the responsible for most of the irregularities of all reason, pull money in an account where you not provide any supporting document as to why you pull the money, where till you spend the money on. So me fumble them. When I see why make us say we get for look beyond them people are the talk, where we go call them political rhetoric. Because if they don't talk for you, you not get for go through the evidence, you go just take them. and say, oh, corruption done down or corruption don't minimize significantly and stuff. This now us at 2022. And imagine, like how one of the callers say, if we do audit per the COVID funds, imagine what we will discover. This now the person where inputs there, where in believe say that person there for do something, let me say, according to them, the administration talk about Lara Taylor Pierce say a commit professional misconduct. So this guy now in them puts it and believe say is in fit that position they better than Lara, because Lara in get situation where a not professionally act upon. So let we kind of give the benefit of the doubt of things that we cover. We maybe this person self try for soften the report. Even so, 1.2 million US dollars. Imagine how much that would do with Connaught Hospital. And even the money where where the interest, where they not retire, $90,000 at one side, the other side €10,000. 97,000, and the other side €10,000. You put that together, over 100,000 US dollars. When I think how far down they go for push Salone go before. This not just the president in office. And this not include, in my opinion, the unnecessary traveling. We don't put so much debt per the country. This not include them all. This not the one way they're not able account for. Now we dey talk about so. So if you talk now about the unnecessary job positions, the way they give people them, where they create the wage bill for go up, the unnecessary traveling, where they cause the wage bill for go up, and then they don't put debt stress by the country. So somebody will they say, oh, I need to talk about the exchange rate and stuff. Program they want to talk about all that. Some of the factors them where they lead, they cause causalities of why we see the exchange rates the way we do so, and why we see things them they continue for be difficult na salon for the average person. For the most part, now the policies then they work, and the government, particularly the president, they not care, because otherwise, for do more people and they complain. You travel and this that, and you give them back talk. I go continue for fly, and what do you do after that? You slap them at their face for hire more people them. Open advisory position where me don't know what they advise you on. So now the kind person this, me and you think say again, election done, because this supposed for be the job of Samura Kamara for highlight all that, but in my opinion, again, I know say Boku people go feel offended by the statement, but in my opinion, himself, I don't feel say competent enough for turn that country there around. We get no hope for the all too. And I agree with Patrick Lumumba. Say now Africa, we continue for elect the worst people and for lead we. And yet we they feel say Africa for better. Me fambulem. President Bio, Where it come? Now the person this way say in manifesto, it don't deliver from A to Z of a manifesto. And if any letter they beyond Z, it even go deliver that. It go beyond that. When me and you two remember by that debate, 2018 election, it make it clear. Say Salon people and they eat road. Not infrastructure, Salon people and they eat. The bread and butter issue. Now in Salon people and care about. Unless if una no one be honest, una the supporters them. Unless if una no one be honest. But President Bill said that. So meaning that he know from the get-go the problem of the country. He know that from the get-go. But yet, now in they blame different people them and in able do things them for even make sure say that bread and butter issue. People are able get them. Tomorrow Christmas. And Salon is they close to it now, safe. They don't pass safe. We're into Christmas now. We don't pass the 24th. Because we get 5-hour difference. So it's after 12. That's Salon right now. So Christmas. Beaucoup people them not go celebrate Christmas like that Christmas way me and you two know will be the grow up na Salon. And then we not want for let we hold the government accountable for that. Anybody big bill for like a runway country, not to put a name forward, say let her elect him as president. Nobody not force him for let a run for president. Nobody not force him. So when you don't dare there as president, yes, the people that issue supposed for be you issue. Yes, the people them for ask you how you go able to turn things around. Not tell me say would they bash you? No. And by the way, let me make it very clear. I don't say this repeatedly. I don't sabi President Bill on a personal level. I only know him way. In fact, after NPRC, I don't even know side safe. And I don't be want for no side because me to know related in any way. And don't get nothing for do for me where it be private citizen. So I don't be care outside there. But for right now, I care outside there, waiting they do, how it they do them. Because anything where that government they do, it affect me, it affect me picking them, it affect the generation yet unborn. So that's make a care. That's make they sit down here and try for appeal to particularly the supporters. Let we stop being extremist supporters them. Let we be supporters them, like I will say the last time. Let we support responsibly. That's not the right thing for do. Me fambulem, Merry Christmas to una all. Salon right now, Christmas, una day into Christmas. So Merry Christmas to una all. Let God bless una with una families. Let God bless VOS with the presenters them. And una all we make this program a success. And all the calls them, again, I do apologize for the one the calls they were unable to take, but I just be one for left a little bit of time for finish me thoughts. So dear, I beg, una not take anything personal. That me brother, I don't remember saying me into don't meet any side. So I don't get anything personal against them. But waiting at the appeal to them is this extremist position. Let it left them. Because it's very clear. And where are they read the comments them? People say and they do similar approach. Now boku other program platform them. That extremist ideas. Drop on me, brother. Salon, we all deserve for enjoy that country day. Them people here, now servants them. Let we not take them like semi-god. Now democracy. If somebody not see or say anything good about this government, hey me brother, all you need for do for make your argument, bring points them where go showcase the good things the way they don't do. Where you believe say go push the country forward. Because now the key that I can't say even a dictator, even in military government, they must get things good way then go do. So I'm not going to say nothing good or not do. No. That's far from the truth. Yes, they don't do good things then. But the question is, how then things then they go translate into a better saloon? Now that connection they get for show me, my brother. When you they engage in a discussion like this, then kind platform here when me go feel say from the way they sound, and they feel say get the intellectual capacity for engage in a patriotic and meaningful discussion, my brother. And then they go personal because otherwise, when you they come, you they call, you suppose for bring points for persuade people the way they listen to you. Not so in the end, when you talk, people embarrass you and say, oh, you sound like extremist. And indeed, my brother. So yes, maybe I'm not going to change you, but I go hope and pray. Let you go back and listen to the things the way they say and listen to the interaction with me or anybody in this platform. Let you reflect and ask yourself if indeed you go consider yourself as a good supporter will mean well for the country rather than extremist we just feel say the loyalty not to the political party. You don't even discuss policies. You just get one talking point. Oh, I always need it. Oh, no, ever talk good about the government. Now you only talking point that. And then the examples then, like the last time Mr. Shillon then show, you give example, oh, Mr. Shillon then say the president not gets constitutional right for being for appoint acting where the Chief Justice they on leave. We then ask you now, we put them now the screen and you see them clearly say now vacant position the president for able make appointment for replace. But the position leave not necessarily means say the position vacant. So the Chief Justice, it on there for how long now? So now the first time this fella go leave. My brother, so you get for to ask yourself some of them questions then they. So if the answer is no, why it warrants the president for appoint somebody for act for him? So how they be done they act where it not in the country? Not so within the judiciary then decide on that, and the constitution make it very clear. Say on in behalf somebody the most senior person go act on in behalf. So why the president need for intervene and appoint somebody that they self not considered a possibility for influence that person made decision, because that person then in turn possibly go feel say a loyal some form of gratitude. So my brother, my sisters them with the support. Una support them parties here or politicians here responsibly. Again, I want to say beaucoup thank you to una all. Let God bless una with una families. Let God bless the viewers and all the presenters them. And to all the presenters them on behalf of viewers and the management, I want to say Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to una all and all the viewers them, the awesome viewers them. Let God bless we all and let we see 2024 with well body, long life, and prosperity. But by the way, though, next Saturday before New Year, I go come back. But Thursday, in fact, I go try for do another program on Thursday. I know say yes, Thursday program not key get beaucoup people learn because of the time constraint. But again, when I know say myself gets me the job, we I ain't had the use for pay me bills. But I still love my country. And let God bless the one and only country where we call Mama Salon. And again, I go say this, dear my brothers and sisters, let we not swear them politicians here. Because now then they make policies them will go affect me and you too. Directly or indirectly. An example go be if the money we them for spend for per instruments them na Connaught Hospital, we go make if you get sickness they will diagnose them very quickly and precisely. And other things them money we them for spend on other things they will for better you life, me life, we picking a life, we grand picking them and the generation yet unborn. But if we do not put their resources then in at the right place, guess what? Not only then they suffer, the entire country they suffer. So now that make we not need for swear them. We only need for pray. Let God change their mindset. Let God change their behavior. Let God touch them in a way that they will consider the action and the consequence of their negative action. We pray for let them face that realization day. And if we able succeed with that kind of prayer, then God answer with prayers them, salon go better. No matter what. Because it take the politicians them for do the right thing and we go trickle down to the average person for let that country they better. So until by God in power, Thursday, I go come to una back with another program. Me na Abdul Karim Kagbo, they say, una thank you and una tata.